And we're back here. I'm with the Double
Hey,
twins.
hey. We're interviewing you. Shut up.
Oh, okay.
Welcome back. Like I said, I'm Zach, and this is Eric Hagan. We've been brought in to special interview Matt.
What's up?
His thoughts and what happened and what's going on the first hill and what he predicts for the second hill. Matt, I want to start this out by asking, why did that look so terrible?
Well, I feel like I should do this like a Bacon would do an interview. Be like, it was really tough.
Yeah.
It's kind of muddy out there.
It is muddy.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Mm-hmm.
It felt like when the buggy should have bounced, it just simply kind of rolled up and then stopped.
Yeah.
And then spun tires.
Yep.
I did want to commend you on how fast you went to reverse on the last hit. That was impressive.
Yep.
You can tell you're running a gated shifter, and you've gone to reverse and been scared before.
Yeah.
A lot of guys,
they don't.
Yep.
They're not ready to do it.
No.
Well, after like 12 guys in front of me with much more horsepower didn't make it, and I didn't figure I had too much of a chance. So rather than roll up, tear the buggy up,
I was impressed at just how the first 10 feet. You screamed like the first 10 feet.
It was frightening.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, when I saw you grab that reverse, I realized why you have no children. No. I thought it was a different reason, but then I realized the man can back out fast. And I was impressed, and I appreciate you. And I told the crowd to really pay you off, and you gave it everything you had. Unfortunately, you didn't bring a lot.
I did have a couple good saves.
You did have a couple of
At least I didn't make Keith get out and hook a strap up,
Yeah.
We were so happy Keith didn't have to put the strap on anywhere in this
guy.
whole...
Jesus saves, and so does Matt.
Yeah, Matt did good.
Yep. Yeah, it was a good run. So far, leaderboard, again, smoke and run. Daniel Heckley sitting there first.
He's so fast.
Let me ask you a question. We know
so
that Daniel laid down a time that was within hundredths of a second of Wade, which is so impressive. But what impressed me the most is the 2-second difference on third place when you factor in the running order. Justin went first, was the first one to climb. He had all the slick from yesterday and last night. A lot of the turns increased in speed as the track went on, especially the first top left and then going out over there on the right. That was all slick. If you were to subtract the difficulty that the being first ran, I feel like Justin could have had the top run on this section. So it makes me more excited going into round two.
It does. And again, I think that, having that same section, you're going to see some guys make some changes, I think. Maybe we saw the far right line. We saw Jay hit that far left line and kind of just gnarly it out to the wood section there. So we'll see if that plays in a role.
Despite the climb, I consider Jay's climb a break-even based on the time reduction. The time increase that it took to do it, it's going to cost him. He wouldn't be able to put up a run comparable to the other guys because they didn't have enough mistakes on the rest of the course. So basically, in my eyes, every successful run was a hard nose, straight up the right side, kind of left tire, center of the hill on the pull. And that was successful because it split the rut. And too far either way was unsuccessful.
And we saw that a lot with the side-by-side guys. I felt horrible for those guys. That rut is literally the same as the side-by-side.
They just didn't have enough tires.
I actually named that the King Heel because it's only worthy of kings.
Yeah. It's true.
It is only, and I called it rut. I mean, it was rutting season this morning.
Yeah.
Because that rut really took out the entire field.
Yeah.
Other than the royalty, which are the kings.
Yeah. Again, we still gave her credit for Madison for finishing. I was like, she had kind of an unofficial finish,
I don't know how she couldn't get second for that hill because she at least got up the first hill.
Just that we had one finisher, Nathan King, and then we had like 12 DNFs, so I think that's going to be interesting.
But how close Madison was on Nathan's path.
Oh, yeah.
With Nathan's mess up at the two trees, Madison would have thrown up.
Smoked his course,
Yeah, would have thrown up a faster time than her brother.
If you follow me on Instagram, on the story, I have Madison's first hill because I went ahead and put it in my story, literally right in my story, because I knew that she was about to make it, and I knew it was going to take less than 14 seconds.
Yes.
So, and she smoked it.
It's definitely a king hill, and it proves that the other guys were not worthy.
Yeah, Nathan even said, we brought him up here, and he said Madison would have smoked my time if she'd have completed it.
He had a bad hang-up. He came in a little hot on the bottom. He caught the tree twice, had to do a backup.
It's 2023. Are we going to continue calling her king, or could we ever call her queen?
Yeah, we can do that.
Madison Queen.
That's not her name, so it's going to be awkward.
Well, it's not her government name.
It's not her government name.
And back to 2023, I think King's they can pick their sex. Yeah. If 5-year-olds can, so can kings.
Yeah.
The three of us can't.
No.
We cannot.
No,
it's not our job.
I've got a clear and present defying factor on changing my gender.
Well, I'll be honest with you. When I need to go use the restroom, I always
clear the course. Everybody get in position. Act like we've done this before.
I was being chastised for using the family restroom at Target, and I was like, "Look, I identify as an entire family."
All right, I'd like to thank everybody for putting up with me. My mother told me I had a face for radio, so therefore I'm going to go back out here and talk to the crowd. Love everybody, all of our viewers. Y'all follow us. It's going to be a great season, off to a great start. Not anything like we predicted. There was no runaway. There was no awesome.
It really wasn't.
No, it was. These times are tight. And keep in mind, Cooper Bentley broke a belt. This is a guy that threw up a third place with a comparable time in the first race in a different series. So he's got talent, he's got skill, and he needs a little bit of experience. But unfortunately, mechanical took him out. I look for
Gold Rush buggy.
That's still yet to be determined. I'm pretty sure that it might not even have been Shane. It might just be the buggy. I don't know.
Yeah.
So that's yet to be determined and find out if that's the truth or not. And it begs the question, if you win rock bouncing but you don't beat Timmy to do it, does it still count?
Yeah,
Y'all
good
think
question.
about that.
Again, that was Zach and Eric. They do a lot of our announcing to the crowds here. Bree's over there having her snack break. She'll share her snacks later here shortly. I heard. Bub Meadows walked around over to his vehicle because he said, I'm not waiting in a 30-minute porta potty line. Luxury, yes. See Charles Chris, High Octane Films, walking over there. He's one of our VIN class racers. What? Caressing the pedal. Again, he races our VIN class with us. Do what? Yep. Halfway through the UTVs, I'll hop in line. All right. We're getting our running order set up. Again, we have the UTVs getting fired up, getting lined up. Again, our UTV class is what we race first. This is the UTV Bounty Series, and these guys absolutely come in gnarly. I heard we have one. I see it looks like Dan Carter on the line over there. Oh, man. Again, starting off with a bang. This is Dan Carter and the side-by-side Bounty Series.
There. He obviously hates that tree.
Again, Dan Carter also races several of our series with us. Come on, yeah, there we go.
There you go. Hey, Dan, you're going the wrong way, man. Yeah, you gotta go forward.
Out the top. All right, that's the first hill.
All right. Oh, he's in the backflip section. He nailed it. Good job, Dan.
Again, coming down, taking his time, picking his line. You're going to see him go all the way down to the end. Again, I don't think people understand how long and brutal that course really is. And there's also about a 6-foot dirt wall at the top of it that you have to hit basically running full tilt. Again, Dan down there picking his line. Go, baby, go. Right there starts that wall. Oh! So close.
Hey, are you okay? You can't park there. Hey, be careful. Hey. Whoa.
All right, Dan. All right. Wow! Turned around and came back down. That's a heck of a save by Dan Carter. Running that Rock Life off-road buggy. Again, absolutely thrashing that side-by-side today. Again, this is Dan Carter on course right now.
All right, everybody, if you're just joining us again, we are here for round 2 for everyone. This is Dan Carter kicking off Hill 2 for the UTV Bounty class. We have the bouncers after this, and then we've got both courses of our UTV youth class. If you've missed everything up to this point, you can be sure and go back and watch it after the videos are posted. They're not live anymore on the Rock Racing TV page. And if you want us to be able to see your comments and answer your questions, make sure that you are also on the Rock Racing TV Facebook page. That's where Matt and I watch from. Not the SRS page or any of the others, but Rock Racing TV, and make sure it's not the group that you're on, but the broadcast page. It's pretty obvious to tell the difference if you are just making sure you're not on the group. Thank you guys for joining us today on Hillside Live. We've got some beautiful sunny weather here at Windrock that we're enjoying. We're watching Dan Carter do his best on Hill 2.
Clay Casem was literally standing next to me right now. And now he's
in the halfway up the hill.
And now he's like halfway up the hill coaching Dan. I love it. And then we have Cody at the bottom of the hill. Go, Dan. Go, baby, go.
Come on, Dan.
Oh!
So I'm going to tell you one of Dan's secret weapons.
Yeah?
I made this bracelet last year that says "Don't suck."
Yep.
That was his request. I didn't just, be like,
okay.
Dude,
yeah.
this.
Yeah.
It says "Don't suck," and he wore it all last season, and I think he's wearing it this season too. I might need to make him another one that says I don't know, go fast,
yeah,
beat Matt, something like that. All right, and that is a time limit for Dan Carter. I know you guys, you and Zach and Eric were talking about how Nathan King is the only one to finish Hill 1. So Hill 2, this is going to be interesting. We have had this happen before in the Bounty class.
We have. And how do you separate, second through third if no one else finishes second and third? I guess you go by who goes the farthest.
There's still a lot left to happen here today. So
there is, but these are some very difficult courses. It's like, I got this. Using those tree kickers.
Did you guys grab some lunch, get settled again for Hillside Live? Are you at work today? Are you working on your to-do list at home? Are you on the couch? What's your Saturday afternoon looking like? Let's see. It's 11 Central, 12 Eastern. Are you enjoying some sunshine wherever you are? We're in Oliver Springs, Tennessee. Yesterday's weather was pretty sketchy, but today has been beautiful.
Okay. All right, we're back. It's okay.
We've got Will Bell on the line.
Again, that was Dan Carter for our first run of the second course of the day for our season opener here.
All right, here he goes.
Again, a couple of those side-by-side guys. I'm sure we're watching Dan Carter on his first run to see how he made it up this little ledge. Again, there's a rut in the middle that is just swallowing side-by-sides.
right there, Will.
Little bit of a sticky situation there.
This is kind of like high school. This is a bad idea, but I'm going to hit it anyway.
Again, now he's definitely hung up. He's he's working it back and forth. Come on. Oh, yeah.
Way to go, guys. Y'all are so insensitive. For all your rock cleaning services, call Will Bell. I've never heard a crowd get so loud for somebody to get off the knee.
All right, we said earlier where there's a will, there's a way. Can Will Bell conquer this hill? He's got 1 minute and 50 seconds to do it.
Oh, man.
Wait.
There we go.
Make sure that thing does not run.
Oh, front
Wow.
end is broken.
Yeah,
Make sure we don't have a Will. Y'all, hey, Will Bell.
literally broke the front wheel off of the side-by-side. And is still driving it back to camp, so.
Oh, I thought maybe it was a tie rod or something. That's a little worse.
Yeah.
Judd Harper said he's stuck at work. So is Eagle Eye Productions. Oh, man, working on it Saturday. Well, I'm glad you guys are able to catch some of the racing action. Greg Meadows said he's watching Rock Bouncer racing. What's better than that? I concur. All right, Madison King. Madison is the only other driver that got so close to finishing. She actually did finish the course, but she rolled over and had to get a little bit of assistance in the middle of it. Her brother Nathan King, the only one to climb Hill 1. Oh, she's trying a different tactic. Man, those trees just keep jumping out. Coming from everywhere.
Oh,
and the rut.
that rut is so gnarly for the side-by-sides.
I'm sure that girl's foot works right, because I didn't hear it lift up at all. I need the other competitors.
There it is.
Go, baby, go. There we go.
Get it, girl. Come on.
17 years old. She can absolutely hold it. Bye-bye. We don't need that.
Uh-oh.
Well, thank goodness I brought that negativity. Potential. All right. I don't know if a 2x4.
So she might be in two-wheel drive right now.
Yeah, which we'll definitely find out here momentarily.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, no. This is not a two-wheel drive friendly hill.
No.
Give her a hug and tell her good job. Her buggy is not as strong as she is. But no, she's just going to back up and hit it from a farther. She's going to keep on. Keep on telling us.
Again, that literally a picture cannot show you how brutal that really is.
Yeah, girl.
right, I think she's either calling it quits or timing out.
All right.
Man, you know she would have had it.
Oh, yeah.
She definitely gets some major credit for that attempt, and I really think she would have had it if she'd been able to hang on to that four-wheel drive.
They've got some awesome buggies, awesome swag, great family. We love having the whole family here. Go give you some Mad Dog Racing swag, make Madison sign it up. It's still going places, it's going fast. Hey, I'm wearing a sweatshirt. See if they got more sweatshirts. I'm wearing a boxer shorts. I'm lying. I'm gonna collect all the colors too. She's got a pink one I want to get.
All right, who do we have on the starting line? Looks like Casey Howell.
Y'all didn't think yeah, nobody thought I was wearing underwear that Teddy Cameron signed, did you? Y'all were like, there's no way. Yes, I am.
Looks like we're getting that course cleared off.
Yes, you swallowed it.
Getting everything reset here. We've got Casey Howell on the starting line.
All right, next up.
He's ready for round 2 on this hill.
Casey Howell.
How well do you think he can hit this hill, Matt?
I don't know.
You see what I did there?
I did.
Oh.
Oh! He's almost
so close.
Almost to touch that raise line flag, and putting it back on 2 wheels.
What's up, dog? Where my dogs at? Woo.
Whoa!
The dog races aren't till after the youth class. Please put those up.
Wow! Again, you're trying to work that top hill of the hill section.
So he's coming across that very top ridge. You guys can't really see that. We're having some drone issues, so you'll have to use your imagination for the very top ridge. But here he comes back down that middle section.
And that downhill section, we've seen a lot of racers just absolutely flying through it.
Both of those dogs are unfortunately, the dogs did not have fire suits, so we had to get them out of the course or back.
Oh, out the top. I think we're going to have a time.
Woo!
That's a 97.037, our first time for hill number 2 in the UTV Bounty class. That was Casey Howell. We've got Nathan King on the line now. Nathan was the only one to finish hill 1 in the Bounty class.
First place in the Bounty Series today, but he has to complete it. Knowing Nathan, he's going to completely forget that.
I've got Nathan King on the line, they're saying. Again, our bouncers and side-by-sides are getting all much more brownish color. So a little harder to pick them out, but again, that Dukes of Hazzard orange is a little easier.
All right, the general lead. David making it rain.
So Nathan came and talked to us after his run on Hill 1 and said he really just had to hammer down, hit it with speed, and hold it to get up this hill, and that's what he was trying to tell the others to do as well. We'll see if he can get it done 2 times here.
Oh, baby.
Ooh, and a nice save.
All right, we have 2 UTVs, so I'm going to go climb a bouncer.
All right, good luck.
Wish me luck.
Have fun. Hit it hard.
Go on, baby. Come on, David. Hit that heel like it made a pass at your sister. Where's he going? I don't know if I mentioned this earlier, but he does have to climb the hill to win. Yeah, he does have to climb it to win. Okay. Silly rules. Come on, buddy.
Man, Nathan King giving it his best go on this hill. All the drivers have 1 minute and 50 seconds to get up this first portion of the hill, or of the course, rather.
No, that's no good.
He's already done it once, but there's been a lot of vehicles gone up it since, and those ruts are even deeper than they were.
This is going to twist and complicate things. Well,
All right, he is out of time now. All right, guys, we're going to let them help get Nathan off the hill, and we'll be right back after this.
No matter where your ride takes you. Whether it's a quick trip or a slow climb. When you choose RCV Performance Axles, you're guaranteed to finish every time.
The Mickey Thompson Premium Mud Terrain is on the road and full of undisputed attitude. The Baja Boss MT. No compromises, ever. We are purpose-built tires for truck and Jeep enthusiasts everywhere. All mud tires are not created equal, and here's the proof. Powerfly XD construction, asymmetrical tread design, extreme side biters, and more. Find your tire size today at MickeyThompsonTires.com.
Presenting the all-new designs from Treadwear Apparel in 2021. Visions are better at the top. More throttle than brake, more balls than brains. If you're gonna win, you're gonna need these. Life is better topless. The NRRA official flag shirts. Real trucks don't have spark plugs. No guts, no glory. Definitely no story. Your girlfriend likes it when I bounce her. Grab yourself some new merch today.
Mickey Thompson Tires announces a new American mud terrain legend, the new Baja Legend MTZ. 35 different sizes, and one is just waiting for your rig. The Baja Legend MTZ.
All right, we are back, and we've got Tyler Bradley off the starting line. Was his front end pulling? I glanced away and didn't look like it was. Oh, man. Tyler has been having a bit of a rough weekend. He raced in the Cup class yesterday. Didn't make it uphill one today, and he's giving it everything he can right now. Second shot at this hill. Hello, Eric. Hey, how'd you get one of those? Oh. That's why. That's how. Whoa! Uh-oh. Oh, stick the landing. Nice.
Is this the one that's on?
Yep.
Oh, this is not the same one I had on.
Don't tell any secrets.
No secrets.
Everybody can hear you.
Did Matt go to race?
Yeah, because he's our first bouncer.
Oh, he's the first. Well, he wanted to be, didn't he?
Probably. I don't think he was unhappy about it.
No, he's good. Something tells me that he's going to pull up on the hill. Oh, buddy. No.
Where's he going to go?
Stay upright.
No.
Oh, my gosh.
Oh, man. Yeah, Tyler has had a tough weekend. I hate seeing that for him.
Oh, man.
Time for your friendly, regular reminder to make sure you are on the Rock Racing TV page. If you want us to be able to see your comments and answer your questions, that's where we watch from. So you're going to have to be on the Rock Racing TV Facebook page, not the SRS page or any of the others that it might be cross-posted to. Go to that Rock Racing TV page. There's another one of the same. There's a Rock Racing group. You don't want to go to the group. Obviously, that is not for, that's not a normal Facebook page. That's a group page. Go to the Rock Racing TV page. It said broadcasting and entertainment or something like that. It's very obvious if you just type in Rock Racing TV on Facebook. That is where we will be watching this season. But to retrain everybody, instead of going straight to the SRRS page, we got to retrain your brain. Come on over to Rock Racing TV. Trying to put everything, consolidate all the regional series and everything and put them all under the same banner. So bear with us. But yeah, come on over to Rock Racing TV so we can see your comments, answer your questions, interact with everybody. Everybody's all spread out between different pages right now.
We want all of y'all to talk.
Justin Hooper on the line.
Let's go, Justin.
Hoop, there it is.
Oh, yeah, hoop. Because now we hoop. Wow.
Nice.
And Justin just walked right up it.
That was
possibly the fastest
so
we've
smooth.
seen any UTV go up that ledge.
He hit it just right.
Yeah. Well.
All right, so now you guys can, we got the drone back in the air, and here is the top section of the course.
Look at that thing.
You guys watching online haven't really seen this yet because the drone was down, but we're back.
And I hate that Madison King broke her butt
I know.
up there somewhere because
she was having a good run. She would have definitely made it.
Absolutely.
All right, this is just hello. All right, now my hair
The good Wade has blowed up beside us. It smells great.
I just got a lung full of exhaust.
Oh, yeah.
All right, where's Justin? Sorry. Wade just derailed my whole train of thought with that header right behind my head.
Right there. Oh, he was doing it on purpose. He was absolutely doing it on purpose.
Oh, yeah, we made eye contact. He knew what he was doing. Justin Hooper is at the bottom of the final climb.
Come on, Hoop.
He's got it.
He's a Hooper. He is out the top. Or about to be out the top. Here we go. Let's go, Jay. Jay Hoop. Jay Hoop?
Jay Hoop.
Jay Hoop. Oh, yeah. Dude. He's like, I wish I could fly.
That's a 1:12.854 for Justin Hooper. Casey Howell has our fastest time with a 97 right now, and we've had a handful of DNFs. I believe we've got Tyler Young on the starting line.
Ty. Young.
Man, it's hard to think straight when
No,
you
it's
got
just
a
too much
bouncer
noise.
starting up right behind
Yeah.
you.
Young Tyler. Let's go, young Tyler. It looks like I got to thank Matt for saving me a payday candy bar here. Have you got one of these?
I do not.
I want that.
I have better stuff, though.
What do you have? Oh, Bueno? Oh, is that Spanish candy? Oh.
Tyler Young just made that first hill look easy after seeing so much struggle on that. And
yeah.
The first time up, or the first run on this course for our UTV Bounty class.
Yeah, now all of a sudden they're just like...
Justin and Tyler both just jumped right up it. All right, what just happened, though?
Is he broken? I don't like that. I don't like it when they clap their hands together. It's like they're broken. I'm assuming. And everyone's touching him, so.
Oh, man.
I mean, I don't know if they're touching him, but they're touching his buggy. But either way, he's out.
Oh, what happened?
It's a DNF. And I don't like that, but.
No, we don't like DNFs.
We don't like DNFs. I'm putting in the computer like 8892. 8892.
Well, there's a good shot of how deep the mud is at the bottom of the race hill. Courtesy of yesterday's rainstorm, and it's some very thick mud. Actually, you got two types of mud out here at Windrock today. You've got the kind of tacky, thick stuff that'll grab your shoes and try and pull them right off. And then you have the really sloppy stuff that you just have to kind of wade through that's like ankle deep.
It's like peanut butter.
Yeah.
And
that's the sticky stuff that'll take your shoes off. And then there's the sloppy Joe kind of stuff too. We got a little bit of both. So that is Tyler Young that's out there right now. Checking the buggy over. I didn't really see what happened. I was looking, I turned around, I couldn't see him. I looked back at the screen, and then he was stopped. So.
Well, he threw his hands up.
I mean, he made it up the hard part.
And I'm not even talking like Miley Cyrus, throw your hands up.
Yeah.
Like he was like in disgust.
I figured. Oh, yeah. It's never a good sign.
Because he was not playing our song, Butterflies Fly Away. Not that kind of throw your hands up. He wasn't partying in the USA. Yeah. I mean, he probably would have had a really great time.
Danny Mitchell says, I'm guessing TC is not racing in the series this year. As far as I know, he's not doing any rock bouncing or side-by-side racing, unless maybe just a few for fun. He's trying his hand at a different kind of racing this year and putting his time and energy into that. So we definitely wish him well with it. Good chance we'll see him back out here at some point. It does feel a little strange, though, doesn't it, Eric?
It is weird. It's weird. It's like the crowd came to see one special racer.
I don't know. We have a lot of special racers.
But now we have more than
that
one.
Are going to be able to step up.
I believe it. I believe it.
And
with any special racer who's gone and has come back, we've got so many people now that we're fighting. So it doesn't matter who would have been here, would not have been here. We have 5 people who's contending this year. We have more than that. I'm just saying, today we have 5 people just showing up and saying that they're that guy or that girl.
Hey, you got to start somewhere to be a hero.
Oh yeah. Well, you're a racer, and you used to race a lot.
Semi-retired at this point.
Semi-retired, but what do you think about Madison's performance today?
Oh, I think I'm always impressed with Madison's racing. She's just kind of got this fearless attitude.
Loving it.
And she's not afraid to run the bounty class as well as the cup class, and she's done really well with it too. It's not like she just runs it and breaks every time or something. She finished 5th overall last season for the bounty class. So I've always been impressed with Madison and her driving, and Nathan as well.
Yep.
And the whole King family, they're great. They're fun to hang out with, and we're glad to have them join the NRRA family. Quick rundown for bounty class. Hill 2, Casey Howell had the fastest time with a 97, and Justin Hooper had a 112. Everybody else was a DNF. We're moving on to the Brannick Motorsports bouncer class now, with Daniel Pierman making an attempt at the hill for Chris Grigg. Chris has a little something coming from Wide Open Design that he is hoping to have out within the next couple of races. He wanted to be sure to give a thank you to Wide Open Design, East Coast Gear Supply, Diddy's Big Block, Northern Drivetrain, and Barrier 1.
Oh, yeah. And, I mean, we got, from the very beginning, we got Wade Good on the line just to start the bouncer class.
Just to go ahead and set that bar?
Just go ahead. The bar will be set.
So Daniel Heckley had the fastest time on Hill 1.
Oh, yeah.
In the bouncer class, and Wade was right there behind him. With the second fastest
By
time.
how many 100ths of a second?
Let's see. Daniel was a 36.2. Wade was a 36.4. That's how close it is out here today, guys. Did he just break something? He just broke the diff cover off.
The diff cover is off of
what?
Wade Good's. Oh, my gosh. His ring and pinion is so powerful.
They're exposed.
That it blew the cover off. I mean, would it be something like...
Do we have the drone in the air, maybe? No, okay. We have a battery change for the drone.
Well, and it looks like he's stopping. It looks
That's
like
not
he's
something
done.
you see every day.
You don't see a diff cover blowing off. What blew in that differential? Look, some fan...
I wish he hadn't backed up so far so he'd be on camera.
And Mr. Bentley now has a souvenir.
It looks like he's carrying a turtle shell around.
Yeah.
It's so muddy.
Something just decided to blow off. and ladies and gentlemen, that's why whenever you put that cover back on, don't use the Harbor Freight zip ties.
Who didn't do their bolt check?
You need to do bolts. They need to be grade 10.
Well, that's racing, it is. You expect the unexpected. What, Taylor? He also blew a serpentine belt. So
are you serious?
Steering.
No, how do you blow a belt?
How does all this happen at the same time? Do we have a replay?
Yeah. I mean, we need one.
No, we might have a replay. Well, Taylor's going to see.
Wait, I mean, the good news is on Hill 2, he's currently in first.
All right, we don't have a replay. We'll just have to all use our imaginations for now as to how exactly this happened. Yeah, it didn't. It definitely was not an obvious moment of breakage. We've got Matt Holt on the line, though. Never fear, the race continues.
This is going to be exciting. I can't wait to see what Matt does. And you can hear, if you hear, well, you probably at home can't hear Zach Garner coaching him.
All right, you know what that means for Daniel Heckley, though.
I know.
With a good, clean run.
That means he has to.
He will be sitting pretty for the weekend.
But he must finish.
So let's go ahead and do a rundown from Hill 1. Daniel Heckley just in the lead with a 36.2, followed by Wade Good with a 36.4, Justin Wheels with a 37.9, then Brandon Davis with a 39.4, and Trent Ratcliffe with a 54. Let's see, we only had two other finishers, and that was Mark Mathis with a 74, and then Jay Stortz with a 76.9. And, man, everyone else was a DNF. That was Hill 1 rundown I just gave you. Wade Good was our first driver to hit Hill 2. He did have a DNF. Somehow blew off his diff cover and serpentine belt at the same time.
I wonder if the diff cover hit,
bounced up in there
and blew the serpentine belt off. I really don't know. That's a good question.
All right, Matt Holt.
Matt. And then there he goes. And we're not slowing this feed down. That is just how fast he's going.
Eric.
No, that's not. Oh, there he goes.
Matt is a fuel-efficient driver. No, we love Matt. I love his new hood wrap that he has on there, that American flag. Buggy's looking sharp. He had a new wrap made and put those panels on last night.
Look, I don't even have a buggy anymore, but I've always said it's not how you do it, it's how you look doing it, and Matt's always looking sharp. He's always he's always on point.
That's half the battle, isn't it?
And he really is a fan favorite.
If you can't get them to remember you because of how you drive, at least get them to remember you because you look cool.
I will show up to a bike park.
Something like that.
And it never fails. People ask me if I'm sponsored. I'm like, well, no, I'm not sponsored. I got to look good.
I just look like I am.
I just look like I am. I am a retired semi-pro.
Hey! You! Hey, get him out of there! The drone's coming down.
Eric has a dual role of also doing crowd control. All right, Matt Holt is coming back over here to park the buggy. Gave it a good shot.
Thank you for letting me be Matt for a few minutes.
Thank you for being back.
I can't wait to go back and be myself.
We've got Jay Stortz out on the course now. In Ford play.
Oh, Ford play.
See if you can tell what kind of motor he has in there. Oh, you have a B on your sunglasses. Okay.
I got it. You got it?
It flew away. Those are pit stingers, not pit vipers for just a second.
Like I said, all you Ford guys, this is y'all's chance to shine.
All right, Jay, where'd you go? Y'all, he backed way up. He's about to take a run at this hill.
It's Ford. Down going right. Down going left.
All right, he's feeling it out. Wants to make sure he's got the right line. I know this hill doesn't look like much on camera, guys. If you're just joining us, just believe me, the cameras don't do it justice. It's a gnarly, steep hill with some very deep ruts in the middle of it. Oh, and he's hooked. Uh-oh. That's tough. Anytime you're hooked on a tree, on a steep hill, whether you're backed up against the tree or it's hooked behind that front tire like that, it's not an easy thing to get out of. Or you could just take the whole tree down and problem solve. All right. That is one way to do it.
Jay said, guess what? I'm not going to win. I'm telling you, the man owns a firewood delivery service. So if there's any guy out here that can give you wood, he's it.
Oh boy. Here we go. Don't hit the camera. Don't hit the camera. Oh, that's close. I think our camera might be it. Oh.
I don't know if anybody knows Jay, but he's mad. Yeah, that's clearly not running right. I don't know if the audience can hear it at home, but I would say there's probably a sensor bad that's allowing way too much fuel or way too much air in. Because it literally won't even, pull itself. Right now he's on a flat section essentially. Thank you.
And that is time for Jay. So it's a 1:50 time limit to get up this first uphill section. Because it's such a long course and the hills are difficult, they kind of broke it up into different sections with time limits for them.
Yeah, so we're 4 vehicles in and 4 DNFs. Daniel Pierman, Brody Pierman.
Oh yeah, he just attempted.
Yeah.
Daniel Pierman.
So me, Jay Stortz, and Wade Good are all DNF. I feel like those are pretty good names.
How about Wade with diff cover and belt?
Yeah.
That's just a really weird
combination. Yeah, again, Jay, very frustrated. Has an awesome buggy. Ford Play is an absolutely incredible buggy. And today just would not stink and run right. I guarantee you Jay is super frustrated. Because he likes coming out and competing. So when something isn't working right, it's obviously very frustrating for everybody.
Well, it's the first race of the season. A lot of these vehicles have kind of just been sitting for the winter. I would hazard a guess. Some of them haven't. But, you got to shake the dust off and get back in the seat and drivers get everything tuned back in.
Yeah, and it doesn't take, again, you're hitting those rock ledges. All it takes is a sensor to be knocked slightly or a ground wire to come a little bit loose.
Or diff cover.
Yeah, or diff cover, Again, a little bit of that, now you end up with, all kinds of problems.
Expect the unexpected when you're racing. Jack. Again, we got Brian Bebo Watt, Mr. Bouncer Life,
Off-Road Facebook page. You going to check that out? This is, I think, this must be a really close park to his house. Because he likes.
Yes, they're about 30 minutes away. His
see,
wife Mitzi told me today.
Even if he's not racing, he still always makes it a point to come here.
Yep, we always know we're going to see Bebo here at Windrock.
Y'all got a whole other problem.
All right, so I think Bebo is just going to
Yeah, he broke something.
break the clock and do what we call an attempt.
Oh. Well, I would say that,
really
but
squirrely attempt. Uh-oh. Is he going again?
Good job. Y'all pay him off. That's all he's got.
okay.
So you get points for attempting the hill. So when you hear us say that, just like Daniel Pierman did for Chris Grigg, attempt the hill and get whatever points you can.
Ironically, it was still a little more impressive than that.
Sometimes that's the best option if you know you're broken, you're not going to make it, and there's no sense in making things worse by trying to do the whole course.
See, the wiggle stick and the wobble rod done come discombobulated.
If you're just joining us today, thanks for hanging out with us here on Hillside Live. We are not quite halfway through. We're about a third of the way through our driver list for Hill 2 for the Brannick Motorsports Bouncer class. We are at the other W, Windrock Off-Road Park in East Tennessee this weekend for the NRRA 2023 season opener this weekend, presented by CATech. Thank you to them and all of our sponsors: RCV Performance, Vision RV, Rock Life Off-Road, and Super Grip, Alpha Specialties, Brannick Motorsports, SCS Gearbox, Radflow Suspension, Mickey Thompson, and Raceline Wheels. We couldn't do everything that we do without them.
I think Brandon's just cleaning the wheels off, getting us lined up there.
As always, make sure that you guys are watching from that Rock Racing TV broadcast page on Facebook if you want to be able to comment and ask questions and have Matt and I see that. That's where we are watching from, that Rock Racing TV page, not the group, the broadcast page. Brandon Davis now on the line. Hello.
Whoa.
I just got pelted all the way over
yeah.
here.
Yeah.
Okay. And tree. Uh-oh. Sure is a good thing those raceline flags aren't penalties today.
Oh!
So close.
You know, I'm really disappointed to see
What the rut?
here with a camera a little closer to the action. I agree. What you don't need to clear anymore.
There it is. He's about a third of the way done with this course now.
Come on, baby, come on. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Out the top.
There we go.
There we go. We finally have a finisher. .404. That was Brandon Davis and our first finisher on Hill 2 for the bouncer class. That is Daniel Bowman on the line, and Gold Rush reclaimed Why, thank you, Jason. We're doing what we can. So we are going to take just a really short break and get a couple people off the hill that need to get back into the spectator area. We want to make sure everything is completely safe out here. So we are going to run to a quick commercial, and we'll be right back.
The Mickey Thompson Premium Mud Terrain is on the road and full of undisputed attitude. The Baja Boss MT. No compromises, ever. We are purpose-built tires for truck and Jeep enthusiasts everywhere. All mud tires are not created equal, and here's the proof. Powerply XD construction, asymmetrical tread design, extreme side biters, and more. Find your tire size today at MickeyThompsonTires.com.
What you want? No matter where your ride takes you. Whether it's a quick trip or a slow climb. When you choose RCV Performance Axles, you're guaranteed to finish every time.
All right, we're back. We're about halfway through the big bouncers. Got Gold Rush taken off the starting line. Again, taking his time, feeling the lines out a little bit. Again, he had a rollover on the first course. This is a new bouncer, so not just new to him, but it's a brand new bouncer as well. So trying to feel everything out. Again, this is his very first time in this bouncer today, so obviously trying to feel it out. Went up there probably a little too aggressive on his first run and rolled over. But again, being the first time out in the bouncer, you're not exactly sure how to expect it. Again, absolutely, you can hear him hammering on it. Again, I think it's a little bit detuned compared to what it used to be, just because it doesn't hurt our ears as much still. So.
That's a good test.
Yes.
How much does this make my eardrums rattle?
Yeah. And again, obviously starting to get a little more advanced, a little more harder on it, hammering down. Getting that front end over. Again, that front end is popping up so hard on a lot of bouncers we've seen today. So getting the front end over there and then kind of romping down, feeling it out. Again, obviously plenty of horsepower, great suspension. Trying to figure out the exact line. Again, we've already had quite a few DNFs on this course. Yeah. Taylor was saying that he picked a great place to come break it in. Yeah, this is a
tough first course, first hill, first race for anybody. And we had a lot of first timers today.
Yeah.
So I hope none of them got, demoralized from this.
Super big rocks, super gnarly ledges, a super steep course. Like, what a way to start a beginner.
What a way. He's trying that.
Go. There you go. Good save. Good save. All right. He is out of time, but that was a heck of a save.
Man, Bobby Tanner is taking out less trees at work than this.
All right. Got Daniel Heckley sitting in line and Hellbent.
But, however, we have number 1 racer on Hill 1.
All right, Daniel Heckley had the fastest time on Hill 1, and Wade Good had the second fastest time, and Wade did DNF now on course 2. So, man, all Daniel needs is a nice, smooth run. Although we did have Justin Wills nipping on his heels from Hill 1. There's still a lot that can shake out here. Looking good so far. And the drone chase begins.
That's a great thing. And the drone chase begins. Again, Daniel absolutely just sailing down the hill on his first run, keeping that speed going.
Oh wow.
Literally was drifting that corner pretty much the whole way down.
Oh, no. Hooked on the tree.
And again, it was kind of crackling and popping on the way up.
Look. Oh, he's solidly hooked. He's trying. You think he's trying to pull a J Storm?
Oh, man.
Take the whole tree down?
And he's digging. He is burying that thing right now.
Oh, no. He had a good run going.
I think he will absolutely bring that tree down if he thinks he can.
Not if it's a good, healthy one.
Again, they're trying to guide him out a little bit. I mean, you can see it has pretty good sized holes there.
How much horsepower does it take to pull down a 8-inch tree?
That's pretty good size, yeah.
Oh man.
Man! Dang it!
Can he not back up?
Right there. Now, yeah. Now
is it behind his tree kick? I can't see. No.
He broke his steering. It looks like, yeah. They're saying there's fluid shooting out the back.
Hey, Paige and Christy White. Would you mind bringing your husband another beer? Hey, we got some racers up here fighting at the starting line.
Well, Chad Molitor, nice to see you join the fun here. I'm glad you finally got it figured out on Facebook. Yes, like we've been telling folks, we are on Rock Racing TV, not Rock Bouncer TV, Dad. Nice try. Not that one, though. Rock Racing TV. And you guys can watch and comment and have your questions answered on here.
This is his to win. A good run right here could lock this down.
Well, hello, Dan Carter.
Well, hello. I'm sorry to interrupt your PB&J snack time there, but...
Were you eating an Uncrustable?
I was. They're so delicious.
I know what it was because of your Instagram post that you made.
Oh, I thought I still had it all over my face.
No, where you asked what everyone's favorite trail snacks are.
Right. We kind of shot that on a whim, and they still haven't reached out to me.
Trying to pick up an Uncrustables.
Right. If smokers would just love to come on board, that would help fill my fuel tank.
Do they know how many people would be on board with that out here? How many Uncrustables are being eaten out here today?
I would say there's over 1,000 between all the spectators and the racers.
Oh, yeah.
And probably 500 of those are me.
Conservatively.
Yeah, conservatively. Yeah.
But, we shot that at Hawk Pride a couple of weeks ago, and it blew up for a few minutes, and was trying to reply back to everybody. And you'd be amazed to see what all people bring out on the trail other than trail sodas.
Yeah.
I saw some of those comments, too. Right. There's some very bougie coolers that some of those people are bringing out to the races.
One of the comments, I was like, I don't know if I had a cooler big enough to put all the stuff. It's like they were almost bringing Thanksgiving in a cooler on the trail. But it's like, man, next time I'm going on the trail with you guys.
For real.
Yeah, you bring a crew like Justin Wills here last weekend. I think there's like 30, 40 dudes in the cabin he's staying in. So, like, you bring a crew that deep, you're going to need a lot of snacky snacks. You
That's
know?
right.
Listen, I got my chocolate, and I had my apple slices.
There you go.
I got my basic.
That's like both
here.
ends of the spectrum.
Yeah.
Apple slices
and my cheesesteak.
and chocolate. That's like,
well-rounded.
Yeah, it's like I'm eating healthy, and then you turn your back and you pop a candy.
It's a well-balanced diet.
There you go.
You raced a couple classes this weekend with us.
3 classes.
So many that I don't remember. I remember I had to memorize 8 different courses over the weekend.
Is that good luck from Jody?
Good luck from Jody, and then I've got the good luck from Bree.
Look, Matt, that's what I was talking about.
We were talking about it.
So I've got all my good luck charms here. So even all kind of good luck superstitions, and I think that's something else I was going to reach out to and see what everybody's superstitions were when they go out on the trail or come to race. What does everybody do?
Oh.
And it's when you hear some of like the athletes that are in like the football players and baseball players, they all wear the same underwear, stuff like that. So
Lucky socks.
Right. And
I know that Clara Hoback has a pair of Lucky socks.
Right.
For when she's racing.
And I do as well. They've got our Cat Piper on them, and
of course.
I'm not man enough to wear them with shorts yet.
Yeah.
So, sorry, Pipey.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
So you raced UTV stock?
So I raced UTV
Cup,
stock.
UTV
You raced
Bounty.
stock, cup, and bounty.
And then we had VIN class
and
as well.
VIN.
Right.
That's right.
So I was intimidated. I had, like I said, 8 different courses to memorize. And then I was relieved when Clyde said that the VIN was going to run the same course. And I still managed to screw that up. But it was fun. That was a lot of good time. I really enjoyed the VIN class. I wish that we could see that.
You looked like you were having fun just bombing around in the
right.
Cherokee.
And it was just one of those things that I could kind of have my own personal time and kind of cool off and just cruise through the woods. So that's basically like it was just like fast trail riding in a Jeep. So we had a good time doing that. I got hung up on the hill and couldn't get it to back up. So I'm having a little bit of transmission difficulties, but we were able to finish both hills, which landed us in 4th. And then for UTV stock, I believe we came in 5th. And then I'm not sure where we landed in Cup. And then Bounty, we've had just a misfortunate day in Bounty.
Yeah.
But I was just super stoked to have made it as far as I did on Hill 2. But we're going to work out some issues. It's still kind of the first race jitters with the buggy.
If it makes you feel any better, look at all the DNFs on
this.
There's a lot of DNFs. So we're kind of interested to see how everything's going to shake up. That definitely shook up the points for us, for those that are chasing the points this year.
Were you expecting this first portion of the hill to be as difficult as it was for yourself or just for the whole bounty class in general? That
hill blew my mind, and that is part of what actually shook up the points. We ran this hill last year. Everyone pretty much had a good time going up it. There was a few people that didn't make it up last year because it eroded throughout the day last year. And then, of course, all the weather coming in has eroded it since last year, too. So it definitely threw a kink in our plans. I figured we would shoot right up it. We raced towards the back of the pack on round 1. I saw a couple of people go up it no problem. And then when it was time for us to go up it, that's when everything went sour. Car kept shooting straight up. And then we ended up breaking an axle, and it threw us way off course. So we had to get winched out. Went and fixed that and came back for Hill 2. Took a different line and was able to go up the new hill that Clyde had provided for us, which is the tier on the top. So this the there's 3 steps, so we were able to get up the top.
Straight up there.
And then come all the way over. And then the big horsepower hill, I'm not sure what they call that, but it definitely takes horsepower to get up the top. And once we realized we got up there at the top, and
you were so close.
It did. I could see the finish line. The car got sideways, and all I could think of was barrel rolling
all the way down. Yeah.
So I turned it hard and come back down, and we kept it on all 4. So I shot up what they called the old Bounty Hill.
Yeah, which was an impressive recovery. Spinning around, flinging it around. I mean, we were all kind of cheering you on when I heard the whole crowd just go nuts when you were able to save it and bring it down, because that's a pretty wild ride, being sideways, looking all the way down that hill.
Right. It's nothing that I like to see. That's probably the first time I was just uncomfortable at Windrock. But the crowds out here, they were all hooping and hollering, showing their support, which means a lot to us. And then we definitely couldn't do it without all the spectators. And I'm surprised to see as many as here today as it was, since the weather was sour yesterday. But, yesterday it poured down rain, and there was a lot of people still there. So kudos to all those spectators.
Yesterday I was very surprised by the stalwart group of spectators that we had braving the rain and the mud.
I see. It was sprinkling. We still had pretty much a full crowd during the sprinkling. Then it started pouring down. We kind of dwindled a little bit.
We've got, today's Saturday. Saturdays are obviously, most people are off work, and
for the boys.
So we have a bigger crowd of spectators generally on Saturdays, and it's sunny. It is jam-packed out here. If we can get a crowd shot at some point, Taylor, I think that would be pretty fun to be able to show everybody.
I would love to know how many people are here. I would be afraid to guess, but it's packed.
All right, we have the man sitting 3rd place overall for today on the first course, and we've seen guy 1 and 2 not finished, ended with DNF,
which is crazy.
So
both of them in very weird ways.
Think about the weight of that on his shoulders right now as he's sitting in the starting gate. Again, this is a brand new chassis for Justin. He took a lot of the drivetrain out of his old buggy. Oh, come on!
So he just bypassed that first stair step pretty much. Oh, and then got stuck at the top.
Yeah.
There's not a lot of
room. Come on, go. There we go. Again, this is a new chassis for Justin. Took a lot of drivetrain out of his last chassis, put it in this. So, getting lined up. Again, making sure he's coming down the correct downhill section.
Appreciate you guys having me.
Thanks, Dan.
Again, taking his time coming down the downhill section. Make sure he didn't clip any trees. This is a high horsepower buggy, so he's going to use every bit of that horsepower coming up this hill. Taking his time. I think he is probably being a little bit more cautious after watching Daniel Heckley right in front of him. There he goes! Here we go! Whoa! Oh my goodness! On 2 wheels!
What a finish.
Wow!
I got a photographer up there.
70.853 for Justin Wills. Again, that is our fastest time. Brandon Davis is the only other guy we have finished in that course so far. Again, I hear Haytermaker right behind us, getting all warmed up, getting ready to hit the course. Danny Smith is pulling the line. He's an Undertaker, driving for Randall Keys.
All right, so Danny actually did finish Hill 1, but he went off course, so it was technically a DNF.
Oh, he is letting that motor sing.
And you got to remember, this is Randall Key's buggy. Randall was paralyzed from the waist down, so he drives completely with hand controls, which is what's in this buggy, Undertaker. So
no! There we go, back on the tires.
So Danny is driving all with hand controls right now.
And again, Danny Smith is a heck of a driver, especially when it comes to putting it on 2 wheels. A few years ago at Blue Holler, he put on a driving school, rolled it over 3 times, was able to keep recovering it. Put it on 2 wheels a couple times. Again, launching that side over there. Justin Wills is dragging a tree behind his buggy as he pulls down.
We're having a lot of impromptu logging going on out here today.
Really? I think Jay Stort's kind of started that fashion today with just wiping out a tree. Oh!
Speaking of trees.
Come on, Danny. Come on. Put it back on 2 wheels. There we go. Again, heck of a driver by Danny Smith today. Cats are going to get Danny checked out there. See if he's okay. Again, I don't know if the steering. He's on all 4 tires.
Do we have a replay, Taylor? So he clipped a tree pretty hard, and that sent him into a barrel roll. Landed on all 4s, which is much better than going all the way back down to the bottom of the hill, but it was still a hard lick for sure. So we're going to make sure that he gets checked out. Everyone's up there helping him get recovered, taking care of him. What a wild run.
Yes. Justin Wills then turned around with Danny Smith. Again, both of them having wild runs. So
what, Taylor? Okay. So again, we're having a little trouble with the replay footage today.
Again, that was our, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6 DNF, I think. How many you got over there? Am I matching?
That is number 7.
Who do you have for DNFs?
Daniel Bowman, Chris Grigg.
Chris Grigg I don't have on here. Who was racing for him?
Daniel Pierman.
That's right. That's who I don't have.
So quiet out here.
It really is.
When there's no bouncers running.
There we go. Yeah, we've had 2 guys finish. Justin Wills with a 70 and Brandon Davis with a 91. I said he hit his arm on the side of the buggy. I bet he did. Again, anytime you're coming downhill at a high rate of speed and change directions due to a tree, you're going to get banged around the cage a little bit there.
It's a real sudden stop sometimes.
Yeah, but anybody who knows Danny knows he's a pretty tough cookie.
He is. And they did say on there he hit his arm, but he's okay.
Yeah.
So they're just checking him out, getting him. They're going to have to get him. He's sideways on the hill right now, which is a tough spot to get out of because there's also a bit of a ditch right behind him on the other side. So we'll get him recovered off the hill, and we will be right back. We've still got about half of our drivers in the Brannock Bouncer class. This is Hill 2, and you guys stay tuned. We'll be right back after this.
Presenting the all-new designs from Treadwear Apparel in 2021. Visions are better at the top. More throttle than brake, more balls than brains. If you're gonna win, you're gonna need these. Life is better topless. The NRRA official flag shirts. Real trucks don't have spark plugs. No guts, no glory. Definitely no story. Your girlfriend likes it when I bounce her. Grab yourself some new merch today.
Rebirthed from the depths of Baja, Mickey Thompson Tires announces a new American mud terrain legend, the new Baja Legend MTZ. Silica reinforced T4 tread compound, Powerply 3-ply construction, improved 4-pitch side biters, proven MTZ tread styling for undisputed traction. 35 different sizes, and one is just waiting for your rig. The Baja Legend MTZ.
What you want? No matter where your ride takes you. Whether it's a quick trip or a slow climb. When you choose RCV Performance Axles, you're guaranteed to finish every time.
Presenting the all-new designs from Treadwear Apparel in 2021. Visions are better at the top. More throttle than brake, more balls than brains. If you're gonna win, you're gonna need these. Life is better topless. The NRRA official flag shirts. Real trucks don't have spark plugs. No guts, no glory. Definitely no story. Your girlfriend likes it when I bounce her. Grab yourself some new merch today.
back.
Y'all get it up right there.
Where did he go?
Not just Danny, but
Danny was just pulling off. We just heard him cheering as he pulled into a parking spot.
I don't know where he went. Danny's good. He drove Undertaker off the hill.
And into a parking spot somewhere
Who is
behind
this?
us.
I can't see behind Trent.
Cooper Bentley, I believe.
Is that Cooper? All right.
Cooper Bentley. I saw the blue. Cooper Bentley, I believe. They could call it the Bentley.
The Bentley. Oh, C-Bent?
Yeah, C-Bent.
Maybe not.
C-Class. C-Class.
All right, they're going to get the dozer pulled out of the way, and we will be ready to rock and roll once more. Jesse Williams is watching. What's up, Jesse? Someone asked you a very important question,
I was
Matt.
literally reading that as you said it. The Snacky Snack Bowl is in my truck. I was going to grab it for lunchtime. I thought, no, we'll grab some lunch first. I did grab a few quick candy bars out of there, but
There is
in
no
the truck.
lunchtime today.
Really, we had like a 15-minute window from like shutdown to start up.
It is way too far to.
And I was going to say, and you waited like 14 and a half minutes in line for the porta potty. So.
Yeah.
so, yeah.
One day, people that put on race events, parks, will realize you need more porta potties
Yes.
and more trash cans than you ever think you would.
And more food vendors.
Just double them.
And more food vendors.
Yeah, just double it. Double it all.
I'm going to go get a burrito after this is over.
But you know what? It's a blessing because that means we've got a big crowd
That
of
is true.
spectators
You know
out
what?
here.
That
So
is true.
We're glad for that.
It's like first world problems.
Not
you know?
glad for the huge line of the porta potties, but glad to see such an awesome crowd of spectators out here. It is a first world problem.
It really is. Like, I mean, it's awesome. I mean, to see a packed out crowd right now. And again, we've had a couple of live feeds saying like today is an awesome. The live stream today has been awesome. So we love the fact that it's been a great live stream, video and audio wise, as well as
thank you guys for your feedback. I saw a couple comments.
tons of awesome racing action. So we appreciate that too. Again, like I said, it's been kind of a wild, crazy day of racing, and just what we thought we were going to see, we did not. So I said, Timmy being gone this year, things might change up a little bit, which we really haven't talked about much. But for those of you who don't know, Timmy Cameron semi-retired from rock bouncing this year. So he's going to take a little break. He's going to do some circle track. I had about an hour-long conversation with him the other day, and I said, so, are you done for good? He goes, well, I'm still going to build a trail rig that might do some bouncing. And he goes, I'm going to try the dirt track for a year. He said, if I don't like it, I'm coming back.
There you have it.
I would not be shocked to see him back out again sooner rather than later. But, again, with him being gone, 8-time champion, eight time in a row, eight consecutive championships. With him getting on, there's a void there now. Who's going to step into that top spot? And today we've seen all kinds of people we thought might, and then somehow they weren't. So, again, Wade Good had a great run. Danny Heckley had a great run.
We're just getting going here for the season. So
Brandon Davis had a great run, again, which all been, kind of discombobulated. So
Cooper Bentley on the course. He had nice. Okay, so that's what we want to see from Cooper. He had an underwhelming first go at this hill.
Launching out the top there.
He lost a belt. So glad to see him get up to the top this time. Cooper been racing with us in the UTV class for several seasons now and doing very well in it. He was our champion last season for the UTV Bounty class.
And he didn't mind sending it there either.
Oh, no. So
flying downhill.
He has moved up to the bouncer class to try his hand at that. This is the old money shot / jerry rig buggy. Not sure what Cooper's calling it.
Oh! There he goes!
Nice.
And the crowd goes wild as he launches out the finish line.
Talk about getting some air.
.327. That is a smoking time. That is your new leader on the times. That he has the fastest on the second course of the day.
Did he take the bonus line up the middle?
I think so. Again, that was a 53-second run by Cooper Bentley.
All right, we got our replay.
Coming out of the top right there.
Watch him as he goes through the finish line here, that air that he gets.
And he must have been just so stoked. Just launching that puppy in the air. That'll make some great YouTube footage there.
Well done, Cooper. That's what we were expecting out of Cooper. today. And he did run the bounty line, the only one that we've seen do that so far, I believe. He said, you know what? We're going to do this.
Heck yeah.
Came here to party.
Yeah, absolutely he did.
Let's go big and go home.
Got Ethan Jones sitting in the starting line. Racing that Haynermaker. That skinny pedal fab chassis. Again, that far left line is what they're kind of trying now ever since Jay Stort's kind of knocked that tree down. We've seen that line just kind of radically change. There we go. Whoa, buddy.
Looks like he found that skinny pedal. All right. The mud, you can see that clot of mud on the drone lens there. Hazards of the job.
Oh, out the top. Whoa, baby! Again, just sending it. Wow.
Talk about some air.
93.572.
I think that earns him a skinny pedal nominee.
Dude, I kind of think so. And what better way to give
it? It's appropriate.
Yes, yeah. Yes.
Do you have a replay on that, Taylor?
Because that was insane. Again, watch how high he goes on this. I mean, like launches out, lands on two wheels, still gets a finish out of it.
Jonathan Shepard says, "There's the skinny pedal finally."
For real.
All right, looks like Trent Radcliffe's about to get smoked out. He had a good first run. Let's see if he can keep that momentum.
James says, "What is the bounty line?" It is to the right of what everybody else is taking right now, so kind of. It's closer to the RCV banners. You can't see it right now. It's pretty hard to describe it if you're not standing down here looking at it.
He was way up in the air there.
Looks like we've got Trent Radcliffe on the line. Clint had an excellent run.
He did.
And was 5th place on Hill 1. He is in Smoked Out this season.
Formerly Sucker Point, now he's Smoked Out.
Yeah, for real.
For no reason.
Yeah. Just, you know what? He took the escalator out the top, like just launched it. This is Trent Radcliffe and Smoked Out. Making that bottom section look easy. That Smoked Out buggy doing work today.
Now that everyone has figured out they can go to the left, that does change things a little bit. Trent still with a nice smooth uphill. All right, he's got the big downhill and then one more uphill. Come on, Trent. This course is just winding and all up and down these hills today.
Yeah, come down real slow. You're doing great.
Woo! Launching through there. Get her done.
Another great run from Trent. 66.694. I believe that's a second place time right now. Matt, why don't you give us a rundown of who we've got so far?
Right now, we got Cooper Bentley sitting in that top spot with that 53-second run. We got Trent Radcliffe with that 66-second run. Justin Wills with a 70-second run. Brandon Davis with a 91-second run. Ethan Jones with a 93-second run. And about a dozen DNFs.
Half a dozen. Feels like a dozen. We are a little over halfway through Hill 2 for the Brannock Motorsports Bouncer Cup right now. If you're just joining us, thanks for coming to hang out on Hillside Live with me and Matt. This is our season opener for NRRA for the year. We're at Winrock Park in Oliver Springs, Tennessee.
And we got Mark Mathis in the line. Again, he runs a buggy. It looks kind of like the old Grasshopper RC car, for those of you who've been around. Rear mount engine. It's got a pretty high center belly, but he uses it and does very well with it.
Ooh, what was that?
Sometimes they do that. It's okay, I'm sure.
Again, heard a real loud popping noise as he landed out the top of the hill.
Yeah, and then total silence.
And then the motor died. So I don't know, it had some type of backfire, it sounded like.
Our recovery heading over there to figure out if he needs some help or what's going on.
Again, after he landed, there was a...
Oh, yeah, he's broke. That hurt the motor a lot somehow. That was a weird, loud noise.
Clyde said he is done, so...
Oh, man.
So why they get here covered, we'll have a commercial break, and we'll be right back.
The Mickey Thompson Premium Mud Terrain is on the road and full of undisputed attitude. The Baja Boss MT. No compromises, ever. We are purpose-built tires for truck and Jeep enthusiasts everywhere. All mud tires are not created equal, and here's the proof. Powerfly XD construction, asymmetrical tread design, extreme side biters, and more. Find your tire size today at MickeyThompsonTires.com.
What you want? No matter where your ride takes you. Whether it's a quick trip or a slow climb. When you choose RCV Performance Axles, you're guaranteed to finish every time.
We are back. We have, I believe, one more big bouncer run, and then we'll be going to our youth class. Our youth class will be exciting to go. Like I said, we have one more big bouncer, I believe. All right. Again, we have one more big bouncer left, and then we'll be thrown to our youth class. We waited till later today to do the youth class, so that way the big bouncers can hopefully dry up the area on the bottom.
We have a question from Greg Meadows. Is Trent the only one to finish both hills? No, we had several drivers. Oh, well, a couple drivers that finished both hills. Brandon Davis did. Justin Wills, Trent. I guess those are we still have Colby Reich to go. So Justin and Brandon were our others that finished both hills as well. And both of them, if nothing else changes, Justin did third on both hills, and Brandon did fourth on both hills.
It's kind of cool. So Justin Wills probably our winner. Brandon Davis will be second. Who's the third?
Trent. Well, Trent got fifth and then second.
So, yeah.
We still have Colby at least.
Okay.
I think that might be it. And then, like Matt said, we are going to run our youth class. Both of their courses, they're going to run them back-to-back. So that'll be immediately following our wrap-up of the bouncer class. There's a nice aerial view. That is the jam-packed parking area up here. Is that a pond down in there?
Oh, yeah.
I didn't even know that was there.
That's where they're trying to push the all the mud to down at the bottom.
Oh, I do know that spot. All right, we are waiting to hear.
All right.
Okay, we are done with bouncers. We had a few that we were waiting to hear on. So that is going to wrap up our Brannock Motorsports Bouncer Class Hill 2. Matt's going to give us a quick rundown.
Yeah, give me 1 second.
Aren't you, Matt?
Yep. All right. Yes. I was just closing it out. Cooper Bentley coming in with that smoking run on that new buggy. Again, obviously had a frustrating first run. Cooper had an amazing second run and definitely feels quite comfortable, I think, in that buggy already. Trent Radcliffe coming in second with his new buggy smoked out. Justin Wills coming in third with his new buggy. Brendan Davis coming in fourth. Ethan Jones coming in fifth. And then obviously like a 12-pack of DNFs. So,
safe to say that.
Pretty rough course today.
This is probably not what most people were expecting.
I was definitely
out
not.
of today.
Just because last year, I think everybody sailed right up it. I mean,
it was bone dry last year too,
and it's much more undercut than it was last year as well.
Those rocks are
so it pops your front.
A much bigger factor.
Yeah, I say it pops your front end up. A lot of guys try to be go far right versus far left. Again, we saw everybody later today running super far left. So again, that line kind of became available after Jay removed a tree from the course. Helped a tree leave the chat. So after
we had a couple trees get escorted off the property today.
So obviously those lines changed quite a bit, which then a few racers used their advantage. Again, like I said, it was Cooper Bentley and Trent Radcliffe had smoking times there at the end. So watching 20 guys go in front of you helps I think make things speed up a little bit too. Obviously got dry, kept drying out all day.
Well, we did have once that left line kind of got established, that definitely sped things up too.
It was once that tree got removed by Jay, it definitely changed a lot of things because that gives you more of a straight shot versus where over here it was such you had two big concrete ledges or two big rock ledges on the side, then obviously a huge V in the middle. We saw Danny get hung up in that today, as well as all of our side-by-side racers. Huge hole. But again, that's our second course. Again, we'll do awards after this. Right now we're going to do youth class. I see the RC guys over there getting all set up.
They're all getting lined up. These kids have been waiting all day, hanging out, running around. They're ready. This is their moment.
There's a squirrel.
Is that somebody's pet?
Yes. There is a squirrel.
Bring it over here. Oh, my gosh. Somebody's got a pet squirrel right here. I'm not going to lie. When I was a kid, I always wanted a pet squirrel. He's got a fire extinguisher on
He has
his
a
back.
backpack.
Oh, no, it's NOS. Is that a bottle of NOS? What's on his back?
It looks like a fire extinguisher.
What is that?
Oh, wow. He even has his own car.
Oh, my gosh.
Yes. So,
Get him over here. Oh, my gosh. Okay, I got to take a picture.
We're just going to, rip around in the RC car.
I'm turning off the live feed so I can take a picture of this squirrel.
So there we go. Oh, he's got a fire helmet on, too.
Oh, my God.
Look at that. Just hanging out, having a good time.
What on earth?
Just here to party.
Look at him. It's a squirrel.
Just hanging out. Just having a good time.
What's his name? Does it have a name? I'm sure it probably does.
Shannon. On YouTube as well.
The squirrel. Oh my God.
Shannon the squirrel on YouTube. Okay. Again, you never know what you're going to see here on Rock Racing TV.
How long have you had it? How long have you had it?
4 years.
Did you rescue it?
A few days old. Wow.
Aww. He seems very calm.
Oh, cowboy hat. I love it.
We can't see it behind the laptop.
Okay. Yeah, we got a cowboy hat on. Just rocking it out, having a great time.
Okay, guys, there's a squirrel right here in this Jeep.
Yeah, there we go. Just rocking it out.
Can everybody see this squirrel? Oh, he's losing his
No, he's
hat.
like, I'm done with the hat. Yeah.
This is the calmest squirrel I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah. I like it. He's just hanging out, enjoying life.
He's got his own Jeep.
He does.
Sorry, speaking of the unexpected today, you never know when the squirrel in a Jeep might come by.
You never know.
Just look at it.
All right. We're going to get the youth class set up and we'll be back right after these messages.
The Mickey Thompson Premium Mud Terrain is on the road and full of undisputed attitude. The Baja Boss MT. No compromises, ever. We are purpose-built tires for truck and Jeep enthusiasts everywhere. All mud tires are not created equal, and here's the proof. Powerply XD construction, asymmetrical tread design, extreme side biters, and more. Find your tire size today at MickeyThompsonTires.com.
Rebirthed from the depths of Baja, Mickey Thompson Tires announces a new American mud terrain legend. The new Baja Legend MTZ. Silica reinforced T4 tread compound. Powerply 3-ply construction. Improved 4-pitch side biters. Proven MTZ tread styling for undisputed traction. 35 different sizes, and one is just waiting for your rig. The Baja Legend MTZ.
Presenting the all-new designs from Treadwear Apparel in 2021. Visions are better at the top. More throttle than brake, more balls than brains. If you're gonna win, you're gonna need these. Life is better topless. The NRRA official flag shares. Real trucks don't have spark plugs. No guts, no glory. Definitely no story. Your girlfriend likes it when I bounce her. Grab yourself some new merch today.
The Mickey Thompson Premium Mud Terrain is on the road and full of undisputed attitude. The Baja Boss MT. No compromises, ever. We are purpose-built tires for truck and Jeep enthusiasts everywhere. All mud tires are not created equal, and here's the proof. Powerfly XD construction, asymmetrical tread design, extreme side biters, and more. Find your tire size today at MickeyThompsonTires.com.
Rebirthed from the depths of Baja, Mickey Thompson Tires announces a new American mud terrain legend. The new Baja Legend MTZ. Silica reinforced T4 tread compound. Powerply 3-ply construction. Improved 4-pitch side biters. Proven MTZ tread styling for undisputed traction. 35 different sizes, and one is just waiting for your rig. The Baja Legend MTZ.
And we're back here. We're getting our youth class lined up.
Speaking of youth class, we've become a holding center.
I have seen
for
that,
everybody's hoodie that
yes.
they don't need right now, apparently. So if you're looking for a hoodie, stop by the production trailer.
Free hoodies.
Also, on an actual real merchandise note, if you notice Matt and I's new T-shirts.
Rocking them.
These are the season NRRA T-shirts. You can for sure find them if you are here at an event in person, and I'm willing to bet they're on the website if you want to order one as well. Taylor can correct me on that if they have not been put on the website yet, because they are brand new. So
and it's super.
They're pretty cool. The graphics I don't think I can turn around very great. We're right on the edge of the trailer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They have a bunch of buggies in the back. They're all leaping through the air. It's super cool.
Yeah. So they might not be on the website yet, but yeah, these are the new
email Clyde
season
every
shirts.
day until they're on there.
You do that, Matt.
I will. I'll be like, Clyde, dear Clyde,
dear Clyde.
It was the best of times. It was the worst of times. He would too. He would definitely put me in the spam file.
All right, so this is Justin Hoback about to lead all the little ducklings around the course to make sure all the kiddos know where they need to go for the race and what their lap is going to look like. I don't think so. So yeah, maybe. So we've got a mix of like 170s and 200s out here, and some of the kids are siblings and they share or trade. You know, a couple of them are friends and whatnot. So we'll do our best to keep them straight as to which youth is driving at the time.
What's up, Bill?
Oh yeah, that's two-wheel drive in this foot-deep sticky mud. Oh, this is going to be really entertaining. Oh.
They have 2 laps of this. Okay.
And I know we've been talking about the mud a lot this weekend, but until you've actually walked through it and felt your foot just like squelch down into a foot of mud. Look at them all they're all mired out there in the swamp. Oh no, they're getting stuck and they're not even racing yet.
I'm going to see your clipboard here for a second.
How dare you?
I know.
Hey Taylor, you want to turn this middle one off? So I believe they're trying to keep the kids running on the perimeter of this this area at the bottom of the hill, the flat ground, and keep them out of the worst of the mud. They're getting some flags set up out there. Let all the kids make their lap following Justin and know where they need to go. We added the youth class last season, and it was definitely a hit. We're glad to bring it back again this year. It's fun to have something where the kids can get involved because we always talk about this sport and how much of a family affair it is. So most of these kids have a dad that's racing as well, and they're all here together for the weekend. So having something where the kids can join in as well in their own class has been pretty fun to watch. We've got a little bit of something for everybody here at the NRRA. We've got the youth class, obviously. We've got the bouncers, but between that, we've also got the VIN class. If you want to bring a beater out here and bomb around the course just for fun, that's what the VIN class is for. And then, of course, we've got multiple UTV classes. We've got stock, unlimited, and bounty. So, you know, pick your poison, whatever level you want to kind of jump in and try, and if you are interested in coming to race sometime and you're like, hey, I've got a Razor sitting out back, I've got a Jeep, my kid's got a 170, whatever it is, just go to the website nationalrockracing.com and you can find all the rules and requirements and things there and make sure that you've got what you need in order to compete, and then come on out, have a good time with us. You can find the schedule of events as well on the website, and we always, you know, post that Facebook and stuff too. But it's all having it all in one place on the website is probably the easiest way to go look at it. Our next event is going to be in Disney, Oklahoma next weekend. That's March 9th through 12th, and that is coinciding with the Big Meets Run that same weekend. And then we'll have a weekend off, and then we'll be back March 24th and 25th. in Wildcat, Kentucky. Speaking of mud, we often have some deep mud.
Yeah.
In that park as well. So this is just training. This is getting us ready for it. And then April, we have one race in Hot Springs, Arkansas. Still have a scar on my knee from last April.
Yeah. Yeah.
Never going to ride a pit bike in gravel
no
again.
No pit bike lessons that weekend?
Nope. I'm going to stick to things with 4 wheels. Nope. I'm not doing it. I will walk. I need 4 wheels. That's what's meant for me. The 2-wheeled things are just not it. Well, tell him to get something else next time. And then after that, we are going to take May and June off. If you're not familiar with the series and you're new to the sport, we usually do that just because we want our drivers that, even if they're chasing points and being consistent, we want them to have some of that summertime to, do a vacation with their family, go to the lake, whatever other hobbies they want to spend their weekends on, and not be missing out on chasing the points with us as well. Yeah, work on your buggy, whatever it is.
For real.
And then we'll be back in July at Good Evening Ranch in West Virginia, and that'll be our first time racing there. And I've heard a lot of good things about it. A couple of those guys the owners are here this weekend, so we've been talking, and it's also a horse ranch. They do a lot of events with horses there, and of course, it's my original horsepower. I've had horses for over 20 years, so that definitely piques my interest as well. And I've just heard it's nice, and we're gonna like it out there. So looking forward to that in July. In August, we'll be back in Hawk Pride, Alabama, August 4th through 5th, and then August 25th, 26th, Rush, Kentucky. We haven't raced up there in, I don't know, in a few years.
Yeah, it's been
not our series.
3 or 4 years. Yeah.
Yeah. September will be Rush Springs in Missouri, and then, of course, back to Bikini Bottoms in October.
Oh, yeah.
And then Mid-America for finals in October as well, the end of October.
Faithful Bikini Bottoms.
Oh, Bikini Bottoms. You can find all of that on the website, and if you want to come check it out in person and see what it's like being out here yourself, hopefully there's one of these that's close enough to you that you can plan to come spend the weekend with us.
Let me see your booklet one more time.
See, I'm telling you, the notebook.
Well, yeah, mine.
Oh,
come on, Bree.
So popular. Everybody loves the notebook.
That's why I can't have nice things.
Clyde's right here.
Yeah.
Yeah, it might be easier. They'd probably be better off if we kept them in the gravel and the road. So I think they're trying to figure out the best course to keep the kids out of the worst of the mud that's down here. Obviously, we're seeing some getting stuck a little bit, but also to make it fun for them and, make as much out of it as possible for them. So we've got, I'm sure, Justin Hoback down there helping with that. Colton Hoback usually is in the middle of helping with all of that down here as well.
Hang on one second.
And he's gone. All right. I don't know what he's been doing over here. So for those of you that are still with us here on Hillside Live, who was your favorite driver to watch today? We had a lot of new ones. We had a lot of swaps going on in our buggies. You want to jump up here with me? You got to say hi to everybody before I give you your time. Ha.
How y'all doing?
That's the trade-off. All right, fine. This is Cooper Bentley. You got first on Hill 2.
52.
Yep, 53. Yeah, nice job. And then we had drivers like Cooper, who have been with the series, but in another class for a while. So this was his first time racing in the bouncer class. So who was your favorite to watch? We had a lot of crazy runs happen today that I don't really think anybody expected. Wade and Daniel really showed out on Hill 1, and then neither of them finished Hill 2, but both for weird reasons that no one thought was. Sorry. I lost my train of thought when you. Yeah, I am. You want to come up here? Hey. Oh, look. I looked over at Eric and yeah, it just made me laugh. I totally lost my train of thought. Yes, Wade and Daniel had freak accidents happen on their second run. Daniel was definitely very entertaining still. Who else did we have doing some crazy stuff? We had a whole lot of DNFs. We definitely have some skinny pedal nominees from this weekend, so y'all will have to be on the lookout for those and vote for your favorites. But while they continue to get the youth course set up, I'm going to let you guys watch some of our awesome commercials, and we'll be right back.
Presenting the all-new designs from Treadwear Apparel in 2021. Visions are better at the top. More throttle than brake, more balls than brains. If you're gonna win, you're gonna need these. Life is better topless. The NRRA official flag shirts. Real trucks don't have spark plugs. No guts, no glory. Definitely no story. Your girlfriend likes it when I bounce her. Grab yourself some new merch today.
The Mickey Thompson Premium Mud Terrain is on the road and full of undisputed attitude. The Baja Boss MT. No compromises, ever. We are purpose-built tires for truck and Jeep enthusiasts everywhere. All mud tires are not created equal, and here's the proof. Powerfly XD construction, asymmetrical tread design, extreme side biters, and more. Find your tire size today at MickeyThompsonTires.com.
Presenting the all-new designs from Treadwear Apparel in 2021. Visions are better at the top. More throttle than brake, more balls than brains. If you're gonna win, you're gonna need these. Life is better topless. The NRRA official flag shirts. Real trucks don't have spark plugs. No guts, no glory. Definitely no story. Your girlfriend likes it when I bounce her. Grab yourself some new merch today.
No matter where your ride takes you. Whether it's a quick trip or a slow climb. When you choose RCV Performance Axles, you're guaranteed to finish every time.
Rebirthed from the depths of Baja, Mickey Thompson Tires announces a new American mud terrain legend. The new Baja Legend MTZ. Silica-reinforced T4 tread compound. Power-ply 3-ply construction. Improved 4-pitch side biters. Proven MTZ tread styling for undisputed traction. 35 different sizes, and one is just waiting for your rig. The Baja Legend MTZ.
And we are back. How
many times have you said that now today?
I did an ending at. I was interviewing some very younger kids, and they were having a rough day, but they were having great enthusiasm about it. And we finished the conversation, and they were all laughing and joking. We have a great time. And I painted the camera. And I said, "And that is why racing is life." Back to you guys. And just like such a hard throw, professional, like mid-'80s anchor. It was awesome. It was a lot of fun.
Mid-'80s anchor.
Yeah, like a mid-'80s, like Anchorman type feel.
I mean, I wasn't born yet, so.
Okay. You know what, Bree? Okay. And what we're going to do for our youth class today.
Speaking of not born yet.
Yes. Speaking of not born yet.
The youngest ones ever are out here. It is their time to shine. Our youth class has been waiting so patiently. Actually, I don't know if they were waiting patiently or not, but they've been waiting all day for their chance on the course out here. And we do have a large youth class today. Let's see, we've got like 15 at least.
And we're doing 3 laps around a smaller area than we normally do, but because of mud,
we're trying to keep them out of the worst of the mud. These little two-wheel drive
Claire Holbeck?
Vehicles were not made for 1 foot deep peanut butter slop out here.
It really isn't.
So this is Claire Holbeck. She was our season champion last year, and she's starting things off for us here.
Again, they're going to make 3 laps. We are doing 3 laps on a smaller course just because literally peanut butter mud, I did like that. That's about the consistency of most of it. I don't think they have enough horsepower to get through most of that mud.
We do like to give them a longer course, and I'm pretty sure most of the kids like it. I've heard some of them say that as well. So all the parks that we're able to do that at and have the space to work with it, we definitely we did that for them last season, and I know we will this year as well. So trying to work within the confines of the area that we have and
is that our drone shot?
The terrain down here.
That is awesome. He put his, I'm guessing that's like a DJ Phantom up there. 58.983
for Clara Hoback.
Okay, Mavic. Got a Mavic up there. So you just grab the Mini, throw it up there. The Mavic, I mean. The nice part is those can stay in the air for a while, pretty smooth to operate. So we'll see how many we can get done in 30 minutes. Mr. Eric Hagan over here with us. He's been doing our announcing today. Brody Pierman pulling the line. Eric's a mountain bike aficionado. He's done racing here before.
Look at little Brody Pierman go.
There you go.
He is doing double duty in the digging deeper. Is he stuck down there? In that digging deeper vehicle. He's not. He's sliding around that corner.
And again, this is the Digging Deeper Youth class. Justin, just like, come on, man. This is the Digging Deeper. That's his dad right there.
Daniel Pierman is the one that broke the beam or attempted the hill for Chris Grigg in Justin Will's buggy.
He only weighs about 7.5 pounds, so it's like the side-by-sides out there by itself.
Look at him drift in those corners. Almost. Yeah. What's the weight limit on these?
We should have an adult 180 class. How about the 180, 160? How big are these?
They're 170s.
170.
69.039 for Brody Pierman. Some of them are 200s too, I think.
Okay. Ooh, yeah. Yeah.
Can you
I'll show up with
imagine?
like a Jigsaw or a Ninja engine in one of them. It's just like doing wheelies through the course.
We need to put the adults in them and have like a land rush start
Oh,
somewhere.
my goodness.
Like Bikini Bottoms where it's wide open down at the bottom. We need to make this happen. Hunter Vargo's got his game face on. I can see him over here. Hunter raced with us at least once last season as well. I believe they're from the Murfreesboro area, if I'm remembering correctly. I think I talked to his dad last season.
Murfreesboro must be bigger than I think.
Oh, yeah. Everybody from California and all the northern states moving there now.
Yeah?
It's a safe haven. And our traffic reflects that.
Oh, yeah?
But you know what? That's all right. They can come on. We know we have it good in Middle Tennessee. And I don't blame them for wanting to come.
So Angie Bacon is tuning in with us. She messaged me a minute ago, and I forgot to read it. She said, "Hey, sweetie, we're not there today because we lost power yesterday around 2:30, and we're still out with 5 freezes on the ground generator. If not, we would be there." So,
Aww.
So they had some power issues.
All right, that was Hunter Vargo. Is this his third lap? I think that might have been it.
That's a
65.553.
Not a bad time. Claire Hobeck still in the lead there with that 59.
You know, having a nice, easy course for the kids to run today probably isn't a bad thing either. Several of our young drivers did race with us last season, at least half of them. But we've got a lot of new names on here, and I don't know what kind of seat time they've had before. Judging by some of the action as they were following Justin around the course, a few of them might not be.
Yeah.
Might not have had a lot of seat time before, so a nice, easy track to break in the season here. Probably not a bad thing for today. And our well-seasoned young drivers from last year, we'll get them something more difficult next time. We'll give them a challenge.
Okay, so that was something else I got to talk about. So this is the Digger Deeper youth class. These are keychains. You can see they have different logos. Justin went and had a keychain made. Which is a replica of each driver got their own replica keychain.
All the kids?
All the kids.
Oh,
all their kids got
idea.
their own replica keychain, and they got a handful of them because several drivers were like, "Can I give these?" Oh, look at that.
It's not focused.
It's okay.
It's too dark.
So several drivers, some of our lady drivers in the class were like, "Can we give these to our friends?" And Justin was like, "It's okay. You can give them to whoever you want."
That's so sweet. I didn't know he did that for all the kiddos.
Yeah. So again, Justin Wills, which is going to be part of our awards later. He did pretty well. Had a great race day today. Digging Deeper is one of his companies. They do underground drilling. So he sponsored the youth class this year, and obviously got the keychains made it for the kids, and just had an absolute blast with it. And that's super neat. Like, to have your face on a keychain as a kid, that's pretty dope.
That was Ava Garner's keychain that we just showed you. This is Ramsey Trainer out on the course now, one of our new young drivers. I believe he's on his last lap here.
Again, normally this track can be a little bit bigger for these guys, but due to how much mud is there, we're trying to be
That's a
62.674 for Ramsey Trainer. That is a second place time right now. Yeah, like Matt was saying, we like to give our young drivers a longer course when able, but because of the extreme mud and the two-wheel drive factor of their vehicles, we are just trying to keep them in the best place possible, and so that's why we're doing 3 laps for them. Lincoln Phelps, there's another new name.
Yeah.
Chad Molitor says, Bree, I'm with the grandkids in the shop watching you on the big screen. What's up, Ian, Heidi, and Lane? Maybe you guys can come out and race in the youth class sometime, huh? You have to ask G-Daddy to get you a 170. All right, there's lap 1 for Lincoln Phelps. He does look like he's got a co-driver that's a little taller than him in there. I don't think it's quite an adult, though. I don't know.
Yeah.
All right, one more lap. Uh-oh, stay out of the deep stuff.
Carrie said the squirrel was awesome. Yeah, it was interesting. It's you never know what you're going to see here on Rock Racing TV. That's why you always need to tune in. I agree, Taylor. Appreciate that shameless plug there.
All right, that's a 70.182 for Lincoln Phelps. Uh-oh. It's always fun to see all the dads out there.
Oh, yeah.
Waving them along, trying to not to get run over. Pushing them out of the mud. Apparently, my niece, Lainey, says she wants to do it but can't reach the pedals.
Yeah.
We
That's
can
good.
make it work, Lane. We'll put you some wooden blocks in there like Ian has on his Ace.
Oh, okay. So co-driver and driver swap there.
I don't think they did.
Oh, okay.
He was just helping him steer for a minute.
Okay. Well, I seen him pull off for a minute. I thought, what are they doing?
Well, yes, that his run was over. I think he's just trying to figure out where he's supposed to go to be out of the way. We're about halfway through our youth class, course 1. There's one of our young drivers walking across the stream there.
Drag racing.
This is Dallas Heckley.
Yeah.
Dallas finished 4th overall last season in the youth class.
Dallas Heckley. Or the Heckley Racing Team.
Yeah, I'm sure you recognize the name Heckley. Their dad, Daniel, was...
Had an amazing day. Finished first today on the first course and then had a wild run.
He sure had 2 memorable runs
he
for
did.
different reasons.
He did, yes. Clyde was telling us earlier that he had to go get the bulldozer to get unhooked off that tree.
That was so crazy how hard it's just there was no moving.
There really wasn't. And he was giving it everything that buggy had. Yeah, he was definitely ripping it.
That's Daniel right there. Did she do? She did do 3. Okay. 54.
Wow.
.143
Our new leader.
for Dallas. That is our new leader. Dallas with a 54, and then Clara with a 58 now in second place, and then Ramsey with a 62. Those are your top three right now. We're about halfway through course one for the youth class.
We got Tucker Ellison.
Tucker Ellison coming up to the line now. He's 6 years old.
Here he goes.
Yeah, it sounded kind of like he was peppering that gas a little bit coming through that starting gate, but
you think he's doing it on purpose or just because his foot can't reach the pedals all the way down?
yeah. Yeah, Taylor's saying he thinks he's a driver.
He's a driver, pure driver.
Yeah,
right
you know
there.
what? Yeah, got that little Timmy flutter there.
I bet even Timmy wasn't doing that at 6 years old.
Probably not.
Prodigy right here.
He is kind of fluttering that gas a little bit.
That's a
60.669 for Tucker.
60.669. Good job.
Good smooth run. Do we have any family members or friends of our young drivers that are tuning in on Hillside Live right now? Give us a shout out if you are.
What was Tucker's time?
60.669.
60.669.
Karina says, love seeing the youth class future champions. Of course, seeing the dads slipping and cheering in the mud is priceless, too. Yep, that pretty much sums it up. Kinley Haven's out on the course now.
Kinley, one of our previous CU drivers.
All right, that's Kinley Havens. Who's first, second, third? Going for a new land speed record.
For what? For what? This class. We don't know yet.
For the kids?
So far? They're not done running yet.
Yeah. Oh.
Who's got the fastest time?
Dallas Heckley has the fastest time.
Who's second?
Claire
Holback. Third? Tucker. We're just trying to figure out where we're at. Okay, what's Hunter? 65. You're at 5th place currently.
Little bit of mud there.
We have one of the dads coming over and trying to see where the kids standing are. This is very serious stuff, you know. It doesn't change just we have we got the bouncer drivers, the UTV drivers.
53.868. 53.868.
53.868. That is your new leader right now, Kinley Havens. It doesn't matter if they're a youth driver, a parent, a bouncer driver, UTV. It's serious business, and they all want to come over and know their times.
I was kind of giggling inside a little bit, thinking that's exactly how bouncer drivers are. What's my time? What's my time?
Yeah.
Like, sir, you're the only one that's ran yet.
Where am I right now?
Yeah,
I'm like, we still have half of the list to go. I know, but where am I right now?
Yeah, it's like you're the second guy to run. You're at least second place, sir.
We have Gatlin's grandmother watching online.
Aw.
Cheering her on. Gatlin was our second place winner last season overall.
Again,
we're getting somebody else backed in here.
Pushing the race car up there.
We're loading the starting gate.
Yeah, it feels like drag racing. We got to push the car up there. They're going to do a little wet box burnout and then prep the car.
Ooh, we have two little riders in there.
Yeah, yeah. Lock it in the line lock.
Sound effects we could play.
Yeah,
over it.
Got our line locked in. You know.
We need Wade to just like start up the bouncer again. Give him some in-person sound effects.
So funny. Heckley?
Is this Blake? Heckley?
I believe so.
Dallas already ran, unless they're sharing with somebody else. It is Blake. All right. That's probably Dallas riding with her in there. Whoa. Oh, how old is Kinley? I'm not sure. That's a good question.
Young.
Chad Mulliner.
Very little. Very, very little.
Kinley Havens is?
I feel like all of them are little, though.
Our drivers seem to range from about 6 to 11-ish.
Yeah.
Although Blake might be younger than 6.
She looks like she's 4.
She might be like 5.
Yeah, I know. It obviously looks to be deceiving. It's just she looks so tiny.
She's petite.
Her helmet barely sees through the steering wheel over the hood.
Look at their little bobbleheads in there. $60.992 for Blake Heckley.
It's good enough for 5th place.
Fastest time right now is still Kinley Havens with a 53, then Dallas Heckley with a 54, and Clara Hoback with a 58. All right, Gatlin Wills.
Gatlin Wills. Part of that Digging Deeper race crew. Again, this is our Digging Deeper UTV youth class. Again, she raced the same chassis last year.
Uh-oh.
Got that pink and
She's
purple
spinning.
wrap.
Look at her just spinning through the mud there. Two-wheel drive is hard in this.
It really is. But it looks like a lot of fun, though.
Look at her go. Come on, Gatlin. Be like when you're racing go-karts and they're just never fast enough, so you pin it the entire time, and you're hoping to eke out just a little bit more.
Yes. Look at that drift in there. Again, thanks to Delta Drone Works for all our great drone footage today. Give Jack a call. He can help you get taken care of.
All right, that's
60.111 for Gatlin.
0.111.
Got just a handful of our young drivers left. Are they going to run this again as course 2? Does anybody
I believe
know?
they're going to. They might run it backwards. This is Brantley Havens, I believe.
Could be. We'll find out.
Brantley Havens, I believe. I know.
It looks like it, but also a lot of our drivers
do double
share,
duty, yeah.
double or even triple duty sometimes.
They do. That's a race car official there. And I think the windows are super important again because anytime you go to roll over, what your natural reaction that you've taught for your entire life is to put your hand out, when you're falling. So, Ava Garner. I would be wrong.
It does say Ava on the door, so
okay,
there's
good call.
that. Brantley's does look like that too, though.
Yeah, it does. It's the same chassis, I think. Again, we got the dads out there cheering them on. Again, this is our Digging Deeper race crew out here with the Digging Deeper youth class. If you haven't got them, you have to stop by and see if you can't get a keychain from one of the drivers.
That's a
58.557. I do believe that is a third place spot right now. Let's see. Kinley Havens still in the lead with a 53. Then we've got Dallas Heckley with a 54. Ava Garner with a 58.5. And then Clara Hoback with a 58.9. Keeping it tight. Cooper Nash. It looks like after Cooper, we might have about 3 more drivers. We had a full list of youth drivers today.
We did. And again, it's crazy to see how many people from the crowd are still here. Again, a lot of them are waiting to see the award ceremony.
Hey, this is high-quality entertainment right here, Matt. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah. Yeah, you can see Bill up there getting our flags down, helping. I seen the Grim Creeper drove by earlier with, like, just stacks of muddy flags in it.
Bill is a trooper and definitely deserves all the gratitude and recognition for his hard work out here. That's Bill Blaisdell we're talking about. He helps set up and take down and run a camera and do recovery.
Yes.
Pretty much anything you ask him to do. Is he just spinning around the corner here? I can't see behind the trees. Oh, he's backing up. What's happening? Uh-oh. He's just spinning. There's our spectators enjoying the sunshine, enjoying a day of racing.
And again, you can see quite a few bouncers still pulled in down here.
I'm sure they're probably down enjoying the food trucks, too.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
All right, there's Cooper. He's fighting his way to the gate.
Again, we
through the mud.
We also got some fans back there helping guide him to the right direction, you know.
Go.
We appreciate it.
I believe this is his last lap. That's a 113.965 for Cooper.
113.965.
We've got Elliott Carter now.
All right.
Anybody watching online right now, is there anyone out there that's got plans to be at Disney next weekend? Disney, Oklahoma for our second NRRA race as well as the Big Meats Run event. Any of y'all
Taylor has plans to
gonna be seeing us in person out there?
Taylor's like, I have entered the chat.
Taylor will be there. Come say hi to Taylor.
With or without anyone else. Yeah.
Elliott Carter on lap 2 right now.
You okay, buddy?
Come on, Elliott. That same corner, trying to get him.
Home stretch, home stretch.
.503 for Elliott Carter.
77.503, not too shabby. Good job.
Madison Henderson, and then I think we've just got Brantley Havens after that, unless we had any late entries. Madison's going to get nice and straight and ready to go in the starting gate there. Sean says no, but he did go to finals at Disney last year. And Greg says hoping to be at Wildcat. Planned to be at Winrock, but didn't make it. James wants to know why we're not doing Mid-America in July. Do you mean Visions or just like why did they change it to June? I'm not sure. I'm not sure what you mean by that, James.
Again, this is the Digging Deeper UTV youth class here. We're about 13 drivers in. We got about 3 more left.
This is Madison Henderson, and then we've got Brantley Havens, and I think that's it. Unless we had any last-minute entries. James, we will be at Good Evening Ranch in West Virginia this July. Visions, if that's what you're talking about, Visions will not be part of our season points race like we did last year, year before.
Again, it's so cute to see the little bobbleheads just bouncing around in there. 70.047 for Madison Henderson.
Well done, Madison.
I think we've got Brantley Havens left, I think is what they said.
What is it about our girl drivers and the name Madison, huh? Is there some kind of connection there? We also have Madison King racing in our UTV classes. She's a little older than these guys, though. Brantley Havens on the line now. I think he's going to wrap up the youth class for us.
Cold hands, warm
You're
heart.
so warm.
Cold hands, warm heart, right? Oh, my goodness. Bree, put a jacket on. Stocking cap, something.
My hoodie's all the way over there.
Need some mittens.
I can't reach it.
Yeah, gloves, some mittens, something.
But you're so warm.
Yeah, what is going on? God, your poor little circulation. Yeah.
Brantley Havens was our third place winner overall for last year's season, so he's definitely no stranger.
Did a ton of racing.
To racing and to our youth class.
Did a ton of racing with it last year. Just see a bunch of bouncers out there drifting around the corner.
Taylor's jealous right now. I bet one of those kids would let you borrow it for a joyride.
What was
60.705 for Brantley Havens.
All right. I think we're done with the first course. Again, that puts Taylor Havens in first with a 53, Dallas Heckley in second with a 54, Ava Garner third with a 58, Clara Holback fourth, Gatlin Will fifth, Tucker, what's Tucker's last name?
Ellison.
I knew it wasn't Carlson. That's the guy that talks on TV. What's it, Carlson?
Ellison.
Ellison.
There you go.
Love it. All right. Tucker Ellison, 7th is Brantley Havens, 8th is Blake Heckley, 9th is Ramsey Tramer, 10th is Hunter Vargo, 11th is Brody Pierman, 12th is Madison Henderson, 13th is Lincoln Phillips, 14th is Elliott Carter, and 15th is Cooper Nash. We had 15 overall. Get her done.
So that was round one for the youth class, and they are all going to do the same thing one more time.
Just rinse and repeat.
I expect some faster times now that they all got those first few laps under their belt. We'll see what happens. What?
Yes.
Matt's throwing mud at people.
I was. But I was trying to get someone's attention. It didn't hit the intended person, but close enough. It's close enough. It hit, yeah. That person got the other person. It's fine.
It was in their general direction.
It was. Got Clara Hoback sitting in line. Then we'll go ahead and clear out my times for mine.
Very welcome, Karen. Thanks for joining us today on Hillside Live.
It's actually so chill right now. It's amazing.
What, like
the atmosphere,
the weather, the atmosphere,
yes,
the people,
all of it.
it.
Yes, all of it.
There's no more high horsepower reverberating through the valley.
Yes.
All right, this is Claire back, running it back. Clara Hoback.
Yes, yes. I knew what you meant.
I'll get there.
Yeah, just the atmosphere right now. Everybody kind of hanging out, eating, drinking, being merry. It's great to see. We got literally dirty buggies everywhere. Most of them are broken. You know.
Dirty buggies, dirty people.
Dirty people, yeah.
I'm not really sure how I'm going to clean my shoes.
Yeah.
I need a good pressure washing.
I took a Snapchat picture of the truck. I had 49 miles. 49 miles in the truck I picked up that was a rental. So I was like, I got to be really careful with this thing.
Yeah, I put some towels down in my car last night just so I could get back to the campsite.
Yeah. It was pretty muddy yesterday. Wow.
47.643.
That's a quick time.
That is a pretty big improvement. She went from a 58.9 to a 47.6. Told you I expected some faster times now.
Love it. Ramsey Trainer coming to the line. It has been a long day today.
That's Justin Hoback that you see standing by the starting gate there in the yellow vest. And Colton, that's Colton over there by Gatlin's vehicle. Also in the yellow vest. I want to give a shout out to the Hoback brothers for everything that they do to help with the youth class, with the RC races. Justin also races himself, and of course Clara, his daughter, is racing. But they're a big part of making sure safety waivers get signed, helping with recovery, and all those behind-the-scenes things that go on at the races. So shout out to the Hobacks and their families. Also because they let me travel with them and stay in the RV.
Yes.
And often feed me.
Well, hey, that's even better.
Yeah. All the things.
All the things. Wow.
49.425, 49.425. Not too shabby.
I guess I'll tell you guys what the time was. 49.425 for Ramsey Trainer.
Sometimes I say it, sometimes you say it. You know,
Matt
it's good.
said, wow.
Yeah.
Then I thought you were going to tell everybody
I'm sorry.
else
I was just saying that those times are pretty quick compared to some of the first times we had.
They're definitely speeding up. Ramsey went from a 62 to a 49.
That's a big jump.
Yep. They're learning.
Do what?
Probably. That's okay. Oh, getting a little sideways. Who do we have here? Is this Brody?
Yeah, Brody. I think so, because it looks way too short to be.
It's not Gatlin. All right, guys. I'm going to let Matt hold down the fort for a minute. Matt, don't do anything I wouldn't do.
That's not saying much.
Oh, boy. I apologize in advance, everybody.
Again, this is our it's Brody Pierman there. His dad, Daniel Pierman, works with the Digging Deeper race crew with Justin Wills. So you'll see him at the races this year. They're using Gatlin's rig to do double duty with it. And this is our Digging Deeper UTV youth class. They did sponsor it this year, the Digging Deeper UTV youth class, as well. And they have Justin went out and had custom keychains made for all the drivers, so that's pretty awesome to see. 68.536 for Brody Pierman. one of the Heckleys.
Yeah.
Dallas Heckley on the line down there. Woo. Again, Dallas is the two Heckley girls are both very tiny people. .830 380. 51.380.
Holy moly, that was a smoking run right there.
See, we're getting pulling the line here. Kind of see all the RC cars lined up. They're having their race later as soon as we're done with the youth class. Taylor in the back resorting to singing. We appreciate that. Got Ava Garner out there racing currently. Looks like Delta Drone Works is about to head back up, do some more drone work for our UTV youth class. Taylor says he has a great drone right now. Yeah. Yeah, go ahead and crash it. It's okay. He said he didn't mind. Taylor's like, that's my stapler. My stapler. The good news is those last. You can fly around and just kind of hover for a lot longer. 53.280. That was for Ava Garner.
talk to you about it later.
That was Dan Carter getting ready to load up and head out. Part of that Dan Carter Racing crew. Had some questions. Got Cooper Nash out there racing right now. He had some questions about next weekend. Literally in like 4 days, most of us will be heading to the Big Meets Run in Disney, Oklahoma, where we'll have our second race of the season. Looks like Cooper's flying through that section there. Getting off in that mud a little bit. You can see we waited until the very end of the day to race the youth UTV just because we figured it'd be a lot drier. We got the bulldozer out this morning, kind of scraped the top of it off. We try to get it as dry as possible because, again, these are not exactly high horsepower machines. 5.4.972. That was for Cooper Nash. Got Elliott Carter out there.
4 years old. Get done, Elliott. Let's go. Driving like a pro.
Taylor, can you breathe underwater?
What is this?
Remember that. Next time you're mouthing off to me. I asked Taylor if he could breathe underwater. I said remember that next time you're mouthing off to me.
So you threatened Taylor to drown him?
Well, I mean, I just asked him if he could breathe underwater.
See, I told you to behave while I was gone, Matt. For crying
Right?
out loud.
You actually were back when I said it. And then what do you say? What did you say, Taylor?
I don't blame you. Go ahead.
Yeah, see? How many hours have I logged with you, dog? Just last year alone.
All right. We've got Elliott Carter out on the course?
71.499 for Elliott Carter.
71 from a 77 on his first lap.
And again, we've had
getting faster and faster.
All these times have been very quick.
Nice.
Clara Holback is still in the lead right now, the 42nd on the second course.
47, all right.
On the second course, again,
Right.
This is not factoring in the first course, so we've had a lot of quick times, though. Madison Henderson pulling up there.
All right, we're doing a little different order this time. Okay.
Yep. Okay.
The daggum chain muffler's done slung loose. Man, I wish she had good grandparents to help her out.
All right, looks like we've got Blake Heckley, actually.
Who makes that chain? Ford? I'll put a Ford chain on there.
Zach's giving everybody a hard time.
Not Zach.
What else is new?
Not Zach.
Hey, just remember my chocolate's still over here. Come on, Blake. Taylor's like, I'm up, I'm down. I'm up, I'm down.
He's standing up just so he'll fall asleep back there. He's had a long day, like times 3.
Not because any of the racing.
No. He's had a long day, like times 3. And it's like now it's warm, plus we have a cool breeze, so like the warm sun with the cool breeze mixed together, just like we were in the first half of the day. We were in the shade, and I was freezing, but it warmed up. Sun came out, nice and warm. I'm not sure, tacos or Chick-fil-A. See, that's what I'm thinking. Chick-fil-A.
Do you think any of our youth drivers get, like, hang on.
5.7.464 for Madison Henderson.
No, Blake Heckley.
I'm sorry.
Do you think any of the youth drivers get like a treat after they race? You know, or they get to like pick where they go to dinner or something like
yeah.
that?
Like in like a lot of times, like E&E baseball.
Yeah, after I used to have soccer games, and my dad would
we'd
go get a shake at this one spot in town all the time. Yeah.
I think they do.
Maybe they get to go get a shake afterwards. All right, this is Madison Henderson now. Yeah, we have a lot of pink in our young ladies out here. Clara's got a pink fire suit as well.
Yeah, they're very neon. The Digging Deeper hoodies are definitely stand out. They're pink and purple. I have one somewhere. Justin left it. He gave it to me. I wore it for a little while, and he left it wherever we were at. And he's like, and then later on, he's like, oh, I got it for you. I'm like, it's like a 3X. Like, I'm not, like, I look like it's my dad's sweatshirt. 5.1.575 for Madison Henderson.
Ooh, that's a pretty quick time.
That was.
It looks like Clara Hoback still in the lead with a 47, and then Ramsey Trainer with a 49. Then we've got Dallas Heckley with a 51.3. Those are your top three right now. Madison's just taking a little extra victory lap there.
They were yelling stop.
Lincoln Phelps coming to the line.
Honestly, the behind the scenes in the production trailer
are just as fun.
Sometimes rivals all the other entertainment
Yes.
out here. You guys can't hear Taylor right now, but we can. Lincoln Phelps is getting settled on the starting line. And he's off.
I was just thinking that. And we're about halfway done with our youth class.
I think we're more than that. We've got about 4 drivers left after Lincoln, and then that will wrap up our youth class. This is the, Lincoln's having a little trouble out there. Fortunately, these things are pretty easy to just push around. All right, Lincoln Phelps is
I hear people
coming
cheering
through
for
the
him.
finish there. He had just a little trouble. He's just gonna make his own path out here today.
Not only can he barely turn the steering wheel, he can barely see over the steering wheel.
I think he's doing a great job.
Yeah. Yeah. It's awesome that they can race the race car, but like, well, counting, still learning how to do that. You know? The numbers and the letters, we're still working on that. But I can drive a race car. I know some bouncer
They're
drivers.
They're going to be above and beyond with the motor skills. In more ways than one.
Oh, yeah. I see what you did there.
I did?
I see what you did there, Bree.
$127.490 for Mr. Lincoln Phelps. Look at the mud on the starting gate. Goodness. All right, we still have Kinley Havens, Hunter Vargo, Brantley Havens, and Gatlin Wills and Tucker Ellison.
Really? That's awesome.
Yeah, including. But yeah, that's cool. Is this, I think this is Hunter Vargo. I'm pretty sure that is his dad out there getting him directed. Maybe we can get a confirmation on that, though.
He came up and asked earlier where Hunter was sitting at in the standings.
Yeah, I'm using my context clues.
Yes.
Hunter Vargo on the line. Go Bill! Creep it on up there, boy! Keep going left.
Clearly.
There you go. The grim creeper.
Is he talking to Bill?
Yeah, both are there.
Oh, that was Bill trying to get up the hill.
Yeah.
Speaking of donuts, look at those back wheels just spinning. He's giving her all she's got. So our fastest time for the second course is Clara Hoback still with a 47. And then we had Ramsey Trainer with a 49. And then Dallas Heckley with a 51. Ooh. But Hunter just got a 50.808. So that is that's third place time right now. We still have a couple drivers to go.
Bill was up there, crab walking his truck. Whoa, guy, whoa. It was doing well. Yeah.
You should bring the smart car out for the bin class. All right, this is Kinley Havens. Kinley had the fastest time on the first course. I don't know how to, this is the same course, but they're just doing it again. But yeah, we'll go with that, first course. Whoa, getting a little wide there. I like that purple on there.
That's neat.
Yeah. How old is Daisy Bynum now? Is she like 5? 5 or 6? It's the perfect age to get them started. Look at Kinley go. Ooh. 4.5.957. That is your new leader. Kinley Havens, first place on both courses. She is going to be taking home a trophy.
She is. And do you think her only goal is just to beat Brantley? Like, hey, I just got to beat Brantley.
Speaking of Brantley, we still have him and Gatlin and Tucker Ellison. And Tucker is coming up to the line. There he goes.
And they're off. We were making jokes about that earlier. Oh, we should send them all on the starting line. Give everybody a gallon of gas, send them all off. Last guy to be running wins.
Be like a survival race.
Yeah.
With a land rush
Yeah.
start.
Land rush, 1 gallon of gas. Last guy running wins.
Maybe half a gallon.
Yeah, you're right. Maybe a half gallon.
They'd be going all day on with 1 gallon.
We'd be here a while. Like, yeah.
Taylor wanted to just drag race straight into the deepest mud and see who made it the furthest.
I see.
Like, line them all up, start them, and whoever can get the furthest into that mud. 4.6.808.
Wow.
That was it. That's a very speedy time. That's a second place time right now, right behind Kinley Havens and in front of Clara Hoback. We now have a 45, 46, and 47. We've got a 49 as well. Maybe Gatlin is about to get a 48. Or Brantley. All right, here's Gatlin.
Gatlin Wills coming line. Again, this is she's part of that Dig It Deep and race crew, so this is our Digging Deeper UTV stock class, youth class. Whoa, look at that slide around the corner. Again, Gatlin raced this chassis last year as well.
Look at her go. She not only raced it last year, but she got second place overall for the whole season in it. For the season, Clara Hoback was our season winner last year. The camera just got tired, I guess. Ooh, 49.493.
Wow. Fourth place.
That is fifth place. I'm sorry. We had another 49, and it was a 49.42 from Ramsey Trainer. Gatlin just put down a 49.49. Brantley Havens is coming up to the gate now, and he will wrap up our day of racing.
Again, he's definitely going to want to try to beat that his sister. That sibling rivalry definitely takes place.
The time to beat is a 45.9. Come on, Brantley. Don't get stuck in that corner. One more lap. 53.818.
All right, that wraps up our
bad.
UTV racing for the stock class, or for the UTV for the youth class. That's our Digging Deeper UTV youth class. I got Kinley Havens taking that first place spot on course number 2. Tucker Ellison and Clara Holback, that's your top 3. Ramsey Trainer 4th, Gatlin Willis 5th, Hunter Vargos 6th, Dallas Heckley 7th, Madison Henderson 8th, Ava Gardner 9th, Brentley Havens 10th, Cooper Nash 11th, Blake Heckley 12th, Brody Pierman 13th, Ellie Center 14th, and Lincoln Phelps 15th. And that was the second course of the UTV youth class.
Sorry. Questions. All right, guys, that wraps up our season opener. 2 days of racing here at Winrock Park in Oliver Springs, Tennessee. Next weekend, we will be at Disney, Oklahoma. The Big Meat Run will also be going on at the same time, so there's going to be all kinds of stuff happening out there. So if you're not going to be able to make it in person, as always, tune into Hillside Live with Matt and I and catch that racing action. Thank you so much for hanging with us today and yesterday. And
make sure you tune in tomorrow for the pre-race show for Disney, Oklahoma.
Right. Tomorrow's Sunday already.
Yeah, so we have a pre-race show tomorrow at 8 o'clock. You'll get all kinds of good info, and we'll kind of, 8 p.m. Central Time, 9 p.m. Western, and then that's for the East Coast. That'd be 6 o'clock at the West Coast. So make sure you tune in. 8 o'clock Central. 8 o'clock Central Standard Time.
It's like that's not Western
which
time,
is
man.
9 o'clock for the East Coast.
I got it. You could just tell them 8 Central, and I think they could probably figure it out.
I try to show love to all our viewers. You know.
All right, guys. We have some trophies to give away, and I'm sure we've got plenty of excited drivers that are ready to get up on the podium and receive them. So, again, thanks for hanging out with us, and we will see you next week. And be sure to join Matt on the pre-race show tomorrow.
We'll see you guys.